Yes, indeed. Y'all come on in here, man. What's happening? What's happening? What's up, everybody in the chat? What's going on, man? You know, we right back like we left our keys. Y'all don't hear me though, man. Damn, y'all ain't here. I got to roll the chat back, boy. Y'all in here thick, man. Y'all in here thick, man. What's going on, man? What's going on? Let me send this thing out one more time real quick. Go ahead on and share this link via social media, man. In the meantime, man, y'all, what's going on with y'all, man? I hope everybody doing all right, man. I hope everything is all right, man. I hope everybody having a good week, man, so far. Once again, man, off the top, this is Junior the Truth. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to the Smoke City Mobcast, presented by the LDBC, man. You guys are blessing us so much. You have no idea, man. Go over and hit the website up at www.ldbcsports.com. Go over there, man, create a profile. The profiles are free, so you can go on over there, man, and create your profile and chop it up with us there, as well as be sure to go to everybody's all of our channels and subscribe, like, hit us up, interact with us in our individual platforms, man. We all have channels. Once again, I go by by the name of Junior the Truth, man, and I wanted to one of my subs, man, actually hit me up via social media, man, and got on me, man, and said I don't ever pub myself, so I gotta get my shit off. So this is Junior the Truth, man. You can find me everywhere via social media, man. I'm found with the handle Junior the Truth, JUNIORTHETRUTH. That's over all the social media platforms, and my YouTube channel is indeed youtube.com/Junior the Truth, JUNIORTHETRUTH, man. So go ahead and subscribe. I greatly appreciate that. Interact with me, man. I do what I do with regards to my channel. But man, I just once again, man, want to thank you so much, man. Let's go ahead on to get this, let's go ahead and get this on off the cuff, off the snuff, man. We need to know, man, where y'all tuning in from, man. Where are y'all tuning in from, man? Let us know. Drop it in the chat. Where are you guys tuning in from? You know what I mean? I know we all over the globe, man. Definitely all over the globe, but we want to know, man, where y'all from? You know what I mean? Where y'all from? Man, what's going on, everybody, man? I see everybody in the chat, man. I'm not even gonna try to say y'all names, man. What's up, Detroit? Detroit, man. I'm thinking about coming up there, up that way for the Clarissa joint, man. Long Beach. What's up, Seattle, Washington, Chicago? We see you in the building. Canada, what's up? What's up? What's up? Kansas City, Houston, Texas, Seattle, New Orleans. We almost had New Orleans there, man. I'm gonna come back to that. Santa Cruz, DC in the building. Chicago/Texas. Huh? Bronx, Anaheim, Iowa City, Miami, Pritchard, Alabama. Oh man, Wichita, Chi-Town, St. Louis. You know what I'm saying? Oh my goodness, man. We see y'all in the building, man. We see y'all Nap Town, Nappy City, where the thugs keep it real gritty. What's up, Nap Circle City? Iowa, Stockton. What's going on, man? Kansas City, New Jersey, Orlando. That's the home of Mickey Mouse. Seattle, North Carolina, Cleveland, Ohio. We in this bitch. I gotta stop right there. Ohio, we in this bitch. I'm Ohio born, player made. Cleveland, you already know what it is. Huh? Little Rock, Arkansas, Louisville, Kentucky. I'm all down through Louisville. I was just down there over for my birthday for the Big Creek Saha the Prince concert. Well, really, I was there for Saha the Prince, but you know what it is. Yeah. We see y'all in the building, man. We see y'all in the building. All right, man. So I'm not trying to play y'all to the left or nothing like that at all. But you already know what it is, man. You already know what it is with me, man. Once again, I want to thank you so much, man, for taking the time to tune in to the Smoke City Mobcast, man, brought to you by the LDBC. That is Lions Den Boxing Community. Once again, I have to remind you, go over to the website, man. Check out the website. Website's housed at www.ldbcsports.com. We've had a really, really big week in boxing, man. We want to get in here and do our thing, man, and talk about what it is, our spiel on it. In the building, we have 503 Lion. You know what I'm saying? We have the Cali Enigma in the building. You know what I mean? We got the homie Black Fight Fan TV in the building. You know what I mean? And everybody else is in tote and on the way. Before y'all get to asking all these nosy questions, everybody else is in tote and on the way. 503 Lion, what's going on, family?
What's going on, player? What's going on, Ohio made player?
Man, you got it, family. You got it, man. Tell the people how they can follow you, bro.
Shit, you can follow me at Great White 503 on Instagram, man. 503 Line on YouTube and Twitter. And be sure to follow us at the Smoke City on Instagram, man. We just hit 100 followers today. You know what I'm saying? We just hit over 100, man. So we got to keep that thing growing, man. This thing is growing and showing, man. Shout out to the whole Lions Den boxing community. My brother Black Fight TV, my Ohio player, Junior the Truth, and my boy Cali Enigma, man. Straight out the West Coast, man.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Boy, that Instagram's eating. Cali Enigma, what's up, family? You on mute, Cali Enigma. Can you hear me? I think Cali might have been in transit. Cali, we're going to come back to you, family. We're going to come back to you. Black Fight Fan TV, man. One of the hardest working brothers I know. What's going on, family?
What's going down, man?
Hey, man, you got it, man. In general, in the building, man. Tell the people how they can follow you, family.
Oh, they can follow me at Black Fight Fan on Instagram, Black Fight Fan TV on YouTube, and go to ldbcsports.com and link up with me at Black Fight Fan TV on there too.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So before we go any further, man, I want to send a special shout out to our sister Ashley's Corner and our brother Trap House Boxing, man. Both of them surpassed 1,000 subs on YouTube this week, man. That's colossal. You know, it to some people it might not seem like a lot, so on and so forth, but to us it means the world, man. It means that you guys are truly rocking with us, man, and we really truly appreciate it. And it also means that we 10 toes down with this thing, man, and the reach is just growing and the army is growing, because you have to understand, not only is that one person who's putting out that dope content, but also it's 1,000 other people, man, that's coming to get that content, man, that's real. Like the homie Black Fight Fan and 503 Lions say, real, trill, stomp down, boxing fans, man, and LDBC members and LDBC supporters. So we truly appreciate that. Shout out to Ashley and Trap House for sure. Hey, man, we just had Blood Boxing fall into the building. Blood Boxing, aka the Godfather. What's going on, Blood Boxing?
Hey, man, what's up with your brother? How you doing, man?
Man, it's all good, family. Tell the people how they can follow you, bro.
Hey, man, y'all can get with me, man, over at Blood Boxing Returns with a Z at the end.
Yes, indeed. On YouTube. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. K Black Boxing. I see you fell in the building. What's going on, K Black?
What's up, LDBC family? How y'all doing, man?
Man, bless, man. It's all good, family. How you?
And I'm good, brother.
Yes, indeed. Hey, so tell the people how they can follow you, bro.
You can follow me on YouTube, man. K Black Boxing.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So let me. I'm gonna go a little bit.
Let me go in a minute. I'm sorry, man, because I got a phone call as soon as you went live, man.
Okay.
Yeah, you can follow me at the Cali Enigma on Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. The Cali Enigma is spelled THA, Cali Enigma, man. So if you know how to spell it, CALI and then ENIGMA, the Cali Enigma.
Yes, indeed. I was gonna have to say, man, you got to spell that Enigma, bro. Man, I don't know nothing about that, man. I don't know nothing about that. So we got to. So before we get started, man, I want to start off with I'm gonna go straight to Blood Boxing for this one, man, because I'm very, very interested, man, and I'm looking forward to being tickled. Pause. But Blood Boxing, I want to know your thoughts on Eddie Hearn's big news and his partnership with that new company with regards to bringing the app over to the U.S.
Listen, man, this guy got some fucking nerve, man. Okay, so what he failed to realize that he known right now as the guy who's blocking the big fight. Nobody over here like him, man. Okay, he been over here mocking us and stuff like that, talking a bunch of shit, talking down on the boxing fans, talking about nobody should listen to us or else you end up with no money and shit like this. Well, shit, if you don't listen to us, then you ain't gonna have no money, motherfucker. And number two, he has some nerve to try to get us to pay $20 a month from what I heard it would. He want us to pay $20 of our hard-earned cash to a silver spoon breastfed child who came up given everything, okay? He want me, a guy who came up poor, okay, to give him my money? and he can't even give me the fight. He trying to block the fight that I want to see as a fight fan, and then he got some nerve to come up and say, not only that, I want you to get me $20 to see old Metro events. Fuck you, bitch. Shit, over here you known as a slave driver. You known as Plantation Hearns with the S on the end. That's right, Black Fight Fan. I saw. I forgot last time. Plantation Hearns with the S on the end, motherfucker. Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Hey, shout out to Gregory Wyatt in the super chat, man. He says I advocate for boycotting that damn app, man. I don't know if it's even a boycott. We just don't even purchase it and don't even support. Black Fight Fan TV, man. I'm gonna go to you with the same question, family.
Oh man, I mean, I don't know what's wrong with Eddie, man. I hope that ain't all his big news, because it, like Blood said, man, Eddie done completely alienated himself from because see, here's the thing, from a business standpoint, the people that's gonna buy the actual app are not casuals. I don't see no casual fan buying an app for boxing. The people that's gonna be buying apps for boxing that want to watch boxing all the time are real hardcore fight fans, specifically us. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't gonna work, man. He's not giving us the fight. He came over here with a bad business plan. He making Danny Jacobs look bad. He looks bad. He's lashing out at American media because he's upset. This deal is a failure. And then on top of that, they was gonna try to use Anthony Joshua as some kind of leverage, but they've been beat in negotiations. Him and his father, that $50 million offer, bro, was like a slap in the face. It was like it cut the lights off on them and showed them who was the boss, and it showed them app people that they was doing business with the wrong people. So it's just like Eddie Hearn, man, I don't know. I think it was just a bad move. He had a whole bunch of eggs in his basket before the $50 million offer, and he was real arrogant, real cocky, and Joshua was too. And everything, and Deontay Wilder and Shelly Finkel and Al Heyman, they blew the spot up, man. They blew the spot up, and them fools is looking stupid. You know, like when you watch the cartoons and some blow up in Yosemite Sam face, and it's all blow back. That's how they looking right now. They looking like some straight clowns. And so that app ain't gonna do well. Eddie gonna have to regroup. He gonna have to give the fight fans what they want. I think it was a bad move. I think them people are gonna regret even getting in business with Eddie Hearn. And that's just my take on it.
He opened up the Jokey Smurf present, dog. He just opened up the Jokey Smurf and kaboo. Hey man. Golly. Shout out to the Greg Wyatt in the super chat, man. He said, Hearn said, welcome to Candyland. That's what it's got to be, man. Welcome to Candyland. Cali Enigma, I'm going to go to you, family. Same exact question, man. How do you feel about the app? Will you be purchasing the app?
You talking about the Eddie Hearn app? We know about that. Or you talking about ESPN?
I'm talking about the Eddie Hearn. Fuck the ESPN app right now. We talking about the Eddie Hearn app.
Oh, hell no. I ain't buying that bullshit. And I'm gonna make sure that if somebody's heard about it and they get ready to, I'm gonna take a giant shit on it just to make sure that they don't buy it. I'm make sure I'm gonna fuck up all this shit. Yeah, call me a hater. Fuck that motherfucker Eddie Hearn. My whole thing is to make sure that he's not successful at all, so he can send his punk ass back over there to Wales, whatever the fuck he from. That's where he belongs. He could be over there like, oh bloody, I know, I'm not gonna give my 10 crumpets. I thought I was gonna take over America, but then he's bloody you. LDBC guys, they ruined everything for me. I don't like it. I don't like it. You know, and then they got my guy Anthony Joshua knocked out. I don't like them guys. Them guys are so rude. They're really bloody rude. So that's why I just want to send him back over there, doing whatever the hell he wants to do. I don't care what the hell he does. He can promote all the bullshit fights over there in the UK he wants, but he ain't taking over shit in America. It's the USA, and we still have the best fighters. And we're going to make sure that we get our fighters on the TV networks that we want to see them on. And we are not going to let some piece of shit over here come over here and disrespect us. It would have been different if he came over here with respect, knowing that he doesn't really know the market, especially since Al Heyman helped him over here immensely. And then he comes over there and just takes a giant shit on Al Heyman and the American fan base. He just treats us like we're as stupid as some of the fans over there, because he gives them a lot of bullshit fights over there and tries to sell it like it's the greatest thing since sliced bread. So you have all these stupid ass casual UK fans come on our channels talking about Dillian White is this fantastic guy. I mean, Dillian White's the best thing ever, man. I mean, the only guy better than Dillian White is Anthony Joshua. I think they should have a rematch. It'll be a classic war. I mean, because, you know, Deontay Wilder is so afraid of Dillian White. That's the type of bullshit I get on my channel. When is Deontay Wilder gonna stop ducking Dillian White? I'm like, and then, you know, I don't know if you guys been to Muay. I mean, it said in Muay, I'm 74. I forgot this first name. Yeah, I think it's Muay something 74. He did a classic breakdown of Dillian White's record, and man, it is dog shit. I will link that video for you guys, and if you guys give me your email, and so I got some of you guys email, but not all of you guys. I'll put it in the messenger. You guys should watch that video and how he completely destroyed Dillian White's record. Pretty much Dillian White has fought nothing but over a hill, fat guys, guys who are at the tail end of their career, guys who are coming off a long layoff, and guys who have, you know, just taken a beating, guys who have never fought anybody, you know, just those type of guys. He just called out David Haye. Dillian White wants to fight David Haye now. That's the kind of fighters that Dillian White's looking to fight. He doesn't want to take on any kind of real challenges. So when you go back and you look at his record, there's no way he's going to beat Luis Ortiz. Not at all. Luis Ortiz is going to wipe the floor with dude. So at the end of the day, no, I'm not buying that bullshit app. Fuck that app. Fuck Eddie Hearn. And fuck anything that's affiliated with that piece of shit, him and his father. Because his father is the real battery in the back of Eddie Hearn. Barry Hearn is the one that we really should pay attention to, because he's the one who says what goes. And when he's saying something, that's what's going to happen. So remember, it's Barry Hearn. Eddie Hearn is just the face because he's younger. But Barry Hearn is the one to pay attention to.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Shout out to Mike Biggs Boxing in the super chat, man. We really truly appreciate you. He says, big ups to Trap and Ashley's Corner for hitting that 1K mark. LDBC, all caps. 503 line. What's going on, family? Same question.
Oh man, how I feel about this new streaming app, man. Little Master Eddie gonna have to get the fuck up out of here with that shit, bro. Get all the way the fuck up out of here, man. We not paying for that shit. We not buying that shit, man. In the words of the homie Pimp C, man, get off the boo-boo, man. For real, man. We ain't going for it down here, you know what I'm saying? And we already got Showtime, man, where we paying $10 a month. And you gonna try to double tax us for just Matchroom boxing? Is you serious, brother? Get the fuck out of here, man. HBO ain't even charging that much for they fucking app, man. And what does this app consist of? Is it gonna be live streaming? Is we gonna get documentaries? Like what's up, bro? Like, I don't understand this shit. You know what I'm saying? You just gonna come out and say, oh, we finna start streaming all our fights. So from now on, that means the only way we're gonna be able to see Anthony Joshua is if we paying you $20, man. Come on, bro.
They must have some British poontang on them. So they gotta have something.
I heard that Anthony Joshua's not going to be on there, because Anthony Joshua, if he does re-up with Eddie Hearn, is going to sign a deal with HBO. So he's going to still be on the regular networks that we have access to. The rest of the UK fighters, fighters I like Josh Taylor. You're only going to be able to watch Josh Taylor via that app. So fuck that. I guess we're going to be watching.
Josh Taylor. Josh Taylor ain't on Sky Sports. Hold up, Cali Nick, but Josh Taylor ain't gonna be on there. Josh Taylor was Cyclone. He ain't with Matchroom. He was Cyclone.
Oh, I thought he was. Because I seen him on one of Matchroom's undercards before, so I thought he was on Matchroom.
He beat up this fighter that I really like named O'Hara Davies. And he was with Matchroom until he lost. And Eddie Hearn, a little young black dude, kind of remind me of Adrien Broner. Eddie Hearn kicked him off the deal because he said something that was offensive to all them weirdos over there. And Eddie Hearn ran from it and parted ways with him off the contract. That's what happened to him.
Did we still got access to Josh Taylor? Okay, that's what's up. Because I think. Now, what about I think Kelly's Josh Kelly. I don't think Josh Kelly's with Eddie Hearn either. Am I wrong about that? So I'd be confused with which one's with Frank Warren, which one is with. I know that Fury, and I know that oh my God,
The one I really like is Josh Taylor. I think the other one that you talking about, Josh Kelly, the one that's real elusive. I think he is with Matchroom. But
okay,
I
I
know
seen
the
him on
one I
Matchroom
really
card
like
too.
is Josh Taylor, the one at 140.
Yeah, Josh Kelly. Yeah, Josh Kelly's at 147. I like him too, man. But he's with I think he's with Match because I seen both of them on Matchroom undercard. So I thought that they were both with him. I think Josh Kelly is with him though, because like I said, I've seen him on a couple of the undercards, but I wasn't sure if it's certain because I haven't seen him with Eddie Hearn to know for sure. I need to look it up. I can research that. But if that's the case, then we'll still be able to see Josh Taylor, but Josh Kelly probably not, unless you go through other means.
Yes, indeed. Hey, 503, I'm gonna come back to you real quick, man. One time for the people in the back, one time in case somebody just now coming in. Will you be getting Slick Eddie's app? $503 stepped away. K Black, you there?
Yeah, you was asking me that? I ain't know, my bad. Will I be getting an app? Fuck
Yeah.
no, man. I'm cool with the only app I really need, brother, is Showtime Boxing, bro. I don't need none of these other apps. I don't need HBO because they not even hosting no good fights right now, bro. So Showtime is good with me, man. I'm cool.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. K Black Boxing. Same question, family. How do you feel about the Slick Eddie's app?
Hey, you hear me, brother?
Yeah, I hear you.
Do y'all hear me?
Yeah, we hear you, bro.
Oh, okay, all right, man. I think different from everybody else on the panel. So I think the ideal is absolutely brilliant. This is the way Eddie Germ is going to bring UK to the US. And of course, I am absolutely fucking joking. Man, I don't give a fuck about that goddamn app. In my opinion, anything that Eddie Germ or Match Doing Boxing is putting out, I'm not with it at all. I can't wait till Ortiz knock Dillian White, Mr. Potato Head ass out. I can't wait till Jamal Charlo knock the Silk Shirt and Jerry Curl Juice out of Danny Jacobs' head. And I cannot wait for my guy Deontay, the Bronze Bomber Wilder, to knock the hell out of a Juicy J. Man, I got to get my ass back to work, man. I just wanted to, share my thoughts on the matter, man. Shout out to the whole LDBC, man. Subscribe to K Black Boxing, man. Y'all have a good one, brothers.
Yes, indeed, family. So we Mr. Mont, shout out to Mr. Mont in the super chat. He says we stream for free here in America. Shout out to Ron Finkley in the super chat. Mr. Mont, you bring up my point. My point exactly was that I don't really think that I think it was a miscalculation, man. I think it was a miscalculation. I think they overestimate the consumption of you know what I'm saying, what we do in the US, and how loose we are with money. You know what I'm saying? I really think it was a miscalculation. And then there are services that are out available when you're talking about being able to stream for free, when you're talking about services like Set TV and all these other Cody and all that stuff, man. There you get the opportunity to see pretty much what you want to see globally. So that app is, man, ridiculous.
Hey, Junior, that's really embarrassing, man, because I'm gonna tell y'all something. Eddie Hearn them severely, really don't know this market. Mm-hmm. It's like they completely misjudged it. And it's like, who are these people's advisors, and who's telling them to do this type of stuff? It's almost like kind of like elementary stuff that he messing up on. And you could see, I mean, it would be us just tripping if we were just saying stuff. But when you look at like Danny Jacobs, that fight, I don't even know if Danny Jacobs ever done them lower numbers without a promoter. You understand what I'm saying? It's almost like, and it's like Eddie Hearn don't understand. You can't come in here and make people dislike you like you do in the UK and still put on an event. If people don't like you and don't mess with you in the US, they don't mess with you, bro. That's what it's like. I'm like, where is he getting all this? And then he getting these people to put millions of dollars into his company. And it's like, are they crazy? It's like, bro, I don't know what's going on out here in these streets, man. I mean, can I get in where I fit in on some of these stupid people that's handing out money? Please?
Not only that, but he's doing a terrible job as a promoter. You know what I'm saying? He's not living up to his duties, man. I mean, this guy, he tried to present AJ to us as an A-side fighter, okay? He failed at that miserably, and he did all of that himself. He was the whole poster behind tarnishing AJ's image. He tarnished his image. Now over here, we know him as a coward over here. We know him as this guy who's sitting on $50 million, scared. And no matter what, that's the way we're always going to look at him. Okay, there's nothing that they could say over there. They could try to hate on us, hate on our culture, say that we worry too much about A, B, and C, but this is who we are. You know, you have to look at it in our eyes. You have to look at it. If you're going to try to relate to us, at least try to understand us. Okay, we have a whole bunch of different issues going over here. You can't bring a coward over here and present him to people who like boxing, especially. That's one thing we all have in common, is that we love a combat sport. Okay, the combat sports bring together people with a warriors type of mentality. We don't want a guy over there that everybody knows we got another guy over here and he's sitting and taking orders from some slave master and all that. And some of them, they also get mad too, and they think like, well, you know, you guys get too caught up in that slave stuff and this and that. Well, hey, that's the way it's gonna be over here. You guys never lived over here. So, you know, like I said before, you guys face a whole different set of issues than us.
Blood. And let me say this, man. Let me tell y'all something. In order for you to do something in the US, especially if you black, you have to prove yourself amongst your people first. Anthony, you can't just come over here and have, I mean, and I'm not trying to jump on this race stuff. I'm just saying, you just can't come over here as a black dude and expect white people to mess with you. Right. You understand what I'm saying? You're going to have to come in and put some work in. Anthony Joshua shouldn't have even came over here with Eddie Hearn. They promoted him completely wrong. He should have came into this market. And he could have actually beat Deontay Wilder to the punch with the LDBC. He should have came into this market properly and rooted himself in the streets and then came up. This ain't the UK. The UK is like 30 years behind in the US. Now they got this dude out here looking like a buster, looking like a coward. He is not going to be able to establish no core fan base in America because the dudes that will be his core already recognize him as a buster and a mark. He already understand that. That's why Anthony Joshua don't want to come over here. That's one of the reasons why he don't want to come over here, because he know how we look at him. You understand what I'm saying? That's a big reason why that dude don't want to mess with us, because he know we see straight through what he's trying to perpetrate. And so I kind of feel bad for the brother, but I don't, because these people gonna have to learn the game and learn the proper channels. And Eddie, he did it all wrong. And like I said, we're gonna send that hoe back across that water with a shoestring holding up his pants. When he leave here, that hoe gonna be done flush millions of dollars down the toilet. Him and Barry.
And rabbit ears. Don't forget the rabbit ears. Shout out to Michael Johnson. Shout out to Michael Johnson in the super chat. He says Eddie Hearn will have to use other fighters' names to piggyback off them to sell fights on his streaming app. Eddie cannot do it alone. Eddie Hearn cannot do it alone, man. Shout out to Coach Sheldon Harris just fell in the building. What's going on, Coach?
Hey, what's up, LDBC? What's up, panel, man? Hey, glad to see you guys, all of you, man. How you guys doing?
Good, man. Tell the people how they can follow you.
Hey, man, go to CSH Combat Sports, and you come on over there, and hey, start some. I slap a taste out your mouth.
I tell the people, man. Tell the people, tell the people how you feel about this new app from Eddie Hearn, the $20 a month app.
Well, the term "milking a brother" comes to mind. It just does. A $20 app, man. Well, I'll be streaming that fight. See, they want us fans to, really, pour into these fighters. They want us to support these fighters, but, he's doing something else to try to price gouge our fans. Who the hell is going to pay $20 to watch a Matchroom card? I mean, who's going to do that? Okay. I mean, most of us got, we got cable TV, man. Yeah, I mean, you think we want to pay another $20 to watch a Matchroom card? No, I'm not gonna do that. I'll be streaming all the Matchroom fights. And matter of fact, who the hell is Matchroom? What are they? What have they done in the U.S.? Okay, what have Matchroom? I mean, what have they done in the U.S.? Okay, I mean, I don't think anybody over here gonna pay $20, man, to get an app, an Eddie Hearn app at that. Hell no. That app might have a virus on it, man. Might have a virus on it. You touch that app, all your personal information you do online might get exposed because of Eddie Hearn, man. Ain't nobody got time to mess with no Eddie Hearn, man. See, this is another thing, man. It's another thing that he'll try to use and say, look, you know what? We got this app and people are paying all this money to see Anthony Joshua, but won't nobody pay this money to see Deontay Wilder. So we got the big names over here. We making the money, and we the A side. See, there's a whole nother trick by Eddie Hearns or Fast Eddie, whatever the hell y'all call this dude. This is another way for him to get back at Wilder to say, hey, look at how much money Joshua generated. Just look at it.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Shout out to Liam. Liam in the super chat. He said, Coach, he said he watched your latest video. Excellent debate, Coach. Excellent debate. Ticket TV. What's up, baby?
What's good, homie? What's good?
Family, you got it, man. Tell the people how they can follow you.
On Instagram, Ticket TV Media. On Facebook, Ticket TV Live. Also got the Facebook boxing page as well, which is Ticket TV Boxing Channel, man. And here on YouTube, man, Ticket TV and then Ticket TV Boxing. That's how y'all can find me.
Yes, indeed. Now, tell the people, man, how you feel about this news, this big news with regard to Eddie Hearn and his streaming app.
Eddie Hearns, man, listen, man. Eddie Hearns is a clown, dog. We pretty much all know this. This ain't nothing that's, you know what I'm saying, that, we just thought about yesterday or the day before yesterday. The dude's an absolute joke. He's a buffoon. And I don't take nothing he does serious, man. Listen, man, I said this in a video I did today. If y'all think Eddie Hearn is so hot, man, tell him to let AJ go ahead and do what he gotta do and let the motherfucker make somebody else hot. I think K Holt was talking about this shit. Black Fight Fan TV, he was saying, listen, man, this motherfucker, you ain't even did shit for Danny Jacobs. Danny Jacobs has literally been walking around this motherfucker still off the hype of what he did against Triple G, even though he didn't, finish the job. But this is my thing, man. If you motherfucking is so big and bad, like these motherfuckers swear they up and down, these motherfuckers swear by Eddie Hearn, man. Tell that motherfucker to drop AJ and go make somebody else motherfucking hot, period. Make somebody else bubble. Make somebody else pop. Because all I can say is 7-8 said some shit about this motherfucker too, and that shit was true. The shit was funny, but it was true. Big baby Gerald Grease Miller had a motherfucking fight in his backyard in Brooklyn, and when he came out to the ring, motherfuckers ain't even know who this nigga was. In his own back motherfucking yard, they thought this motherfucker was a fucking weightlifter with a triple thick cheeseburger and some shit coming down to the ring. These motherfuckers didn't know who the fuck this motherfucker was. And the shit with Danny Jacobs, man, listen, him signing with Eddie Hearn has not improved his stock in any way, shape, or form has it improved his stock. So all this shit about Eddie and apps and all this other shit, the dude is bullshit, man. He's full of shit. He ain't done shit. He got rejected by the Charlos. The Charlos said they don't want this motherfucker. They said that the numbers he talking about ain't even no real serious numbers anyways. You understand what I'm saying? So the motherfucker, he's a piece of shit promoter. Let me know somebody else that he got hot, motherfucker. At least we can say one thing. At least, even though we hate Bob Arum, the motherfucker got motherfuckers to the doorstep, and then motherfuckers made themselves hot. I don't even know who else besides AJ Eddie Hearns got to the doorstep. Did 7-8 say this shit too? The motherfucker didn't even fucking put his own guy, Kell Brook, in there with Amir Khan. You signed Amir Khan, and you ain't even got the Amir Khan-Kell Brook fight made. Matter of fact, if I'm Kell Brook, I want to get away from this motherfucker too. First of all, what kind of advice are you giving Anthony Joshua to walk away with $50 fucking million guaranteed? You got to be the stupidest motherfucker on God's green earth. Then, not only that, you didn't even get the fucking Kell Brook Amir Khan fight made, and you got Amir Khan signed to you. You got Kell Brook sitting in the ring looking like a fucking idiot. Amir. But what happened? And Amir just walking out the ring on this motherfucker while Eddie Hearn sitting up there with the shit face look. Then Eddie Hearn after that fight that Amir fought, talking about, oh, well, he's got plenty of options at 140. No, motherfucker. You supposed to have signed Amir Khan for one reason, to get him to motherfucking Kell Brook fight. Get Kell Brook, the Amir Khan, and you ain't even fucking did that. You ain't shit. I said it, and if y'all don't like it, kiss the motherfucking LDBC's ass, you bitch, and you the fucking coon. You the fucking one that's on crack, motherfucker. So you know who the fuck I'm talking to. You talking in subliminal, nigga. We talking to you, motherfucker. You fake ass, coon ass, buck dancing ass nigga. You fake ass UK channel talking that dumb shit to us, man. We bosses over here, nigga. Niggas don't pull out racks on you bitch ass niggas. Niggas got bad bitches on you hoe ass niggas. Niggas run around here flexing on you silly ass niggas.
Oh man.
All y'all niggas gotta do is sit up here and suck off motherfucking AJ all day. AJ don't need fucking Eddie Hearn. AJ don't need Eddie Hearn. That motherfucker Eddie Hearn said AJ need him. How the fuck AJ need this nigga if this nigga can't even get nobody else hot? That was the realest shit my nigga 7-8 said. You run around with fucking Kell Brook. That was your guy. You fucking put this nigga in there. You put this motherfucker in there with Triple G and fuck his whole career. Then you try to duck Earl Spence. Still had to make that fight. Now his whole career is done. You understand what I'm saying? And then just for all the shit you put this motherfucker through, you ain't even have the fucking common decency to put this nigga in the ring with Amir Khan and get him that fight. Bullshit, man. So anything Eddie Hearn say is shit. Shit. And I know you bitch ass motherfuckers is listening over there in the comments. I don't give a fuck. Fuck all of you motherfuckers. And get off Eddie Hearn's sack. And to the coon ass nigga, and like K-Host, the other girl with the big titties, cut the bullshit. Y'all know the nigga lying. Period. So call the motherfucker out on this shit. Or we gonna start calling y'all out on y'all shit. Period. I'm done, man.
Can we at least say breast, not titties? Can we just say breast, man? We don't want to lose our sponsors. Damn. That boy got knee deep in his bag. He got all the way down to the elbow in his bag. Not the elbow. He got down to the shoulder blade in his bag. Shout out to VanXO2 in the super chat, man. He wants to know how he can get an LDBC shirt, man. I told you I'd have that information for you this week, and I fell short. We're working on it, man. We're getting it all together, but we're gonna arrange a new shirt campaign.
Yeah, I'm gonna open up the store in a little bit, man. I gotta get the stuff back situated and reorged, and the store will be back open soon. We're working on it.
Yes, indeed. Now that's true. That's from the general.
Hey, but K-Ho, Black Fight Fan TV, we gotta keep it real, man. I'm glad you kept it real on that hole, man. For real, man. Real shit, man. Old cool ass nigga throw the big titties. They need to cut out the dumb shit, man. That shit ain't going to dumb shit. Just to be clear,
I said big chested girl. I just
my bad. I said big titties. My bad. I said big titties. My bad.
You know, we got the sisters out here listening now. They getting thick out here.
Y'all forgive me. I'm sorry. I just had to speak the truth. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, y'all. That shit was sitting on my chest today, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah. He said big chested. 78 Sports TV. What's going on, family?
What's up? What's up? I walked into the fire in the Lions Den, boy. Some heat over here, man. What's going down?
Tell the people how they can follow you, family.
Oh, man. Right here on YouTube, 78 Sports TV. On Facebook at Kevin Nash. And you can see me at ldbcsports.com.
Yes, indeed. So I got the same exact question for you, man. We're talking about that big news from Eddie Hearn and his app. Want to know how you feel about the news and the app.
I've been ripping and running all day, man. But from what I heard, is the app is it just for people in America? Is it for worldwide or what? How's that working?
It's worldwide. From what I understand, it's being released worldwide.
Okay. Well,
hey, homie, from what I understand, it's an app that's already popping in Canada. That's what they use to get like football and basketball and stuff like that. And I guess they're going to add matchroom boxing, and it's going to be available for us in the U.S. Now, the price, I think it's supposed to be around $20, but that's not certain. But I'm going to say this, it's supposed to be a monthly deal. So that's what it's supposed to be. That's our speculation because the homie ain't came out, not the homie, the hoe ain't came out with the information. So, you know.
Well, I think that ain't going to work, man. I mean, I don't think that's going to work in America. I mean, maybe if he charged $5 a month, maybe people would rather spend a little extra $5 a month instead of streaming it through the regular stream, the legal way. But $20 a month, he ain't getting that. He ain't getting 10. He ain't getting that from nobody because it's too easy just to click on one of them websites and see the fight anyway. And then plus Eddie Hearn got a bunch of bums fighting for him. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't nobody want to, like, it's not like, you know, this would be different if we were seeing, you know, Wilder and AJ on that shit, or, you know, Jacobs and Charlo on there or something. You know, Amir Khan and Kell Brook was going to be on. Yeah, people probably pay for that, but not for these guys. You know, it'd be a lot of bums that they be hyping up over there, and they be having these wars and shit, and classic brawl, and in reality, it's just two equally skilled bums. You know what I'm saying? Fighting. You know what I mean? But they be hyping that shit up, making it seem like it's something epic and stuff like that. But I think it's gonna be a failure, man. You know, I'm glad he did it. It's a waste of money.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Black Horseman Promotions. What's going on, family?
Oh, what's good, Junior True? What's good, everybody on the panel?
Man, you got it, man. Tell the people how they can follow you, family.
Yeah, man. BlackHorsePromotions.com and Black Horse Promotions all over social media, and subscribe to me right here on YouTube.
Yes, indeed. Same exact question, man. You bringing it home. Tell me how you feel about that announcement from Eddie Hearn with regard to that new app.
That's new information to me. That to be honest with you, I ain't really been following Hearn too much, man. Ever since the old silly shit with this running around not trying to make this fight happen. But I mean, I agree with what 78 just said. You know what I mean? I don't think it's gonna work. You know what I mean? It kind of reminds me of the situation with, I think, Bob Arum and Top Rank. I think that's what they're trying to do with trying to get an app created, and just like, you know, it don't seem like it's a good promotion move. You know what I mean? So I don't really have too much thoughts on it other than the fact that, you know, I don't think it's gonna work, man. But, you know, best of luck to them guys. But they clowns to me.
Straight like that. Shout out to Gregory Wyatt. He says, Black Fight Fan TV says we need the LDBC shirts before the Spence fight. That came from the brother Gregory Wyatt, bro.
Okay, Greg Wyatt. That's the homie. He from the city. Check this out.
Yeah,
I'm gonna do my best. Okay. Now I'm gonna do a limited edition blast. I'm gonna do my best to do a limited edition blast for the Spence fight. And I might open up a shop for like a week, and y'all gotta grab them. And I'm gonna put the order in and have them out before the Spence fight. You putting a lot of pressure on me. I'm gonna try to do that, homie. I can't. I'm Anthony Joshua. We about 95%. About 95% on it.
Hey, Junior True, also, man, my wife got the plug on it too. So if y'all need any help and assistance with it, y'all just get at me, let me know. I'll assist any way I can on this side too.
Yeah, hit up Black Fight Fan TV, man. Hit him up after the show or off the cuff, man, and then, you know, y'all rap or whatever.
Hey, Black Fight Fan. Hey, Black. Hey, man.
What's up, coach? What's up?
Yeah, when the show go off, man, I got to ask you something probably for about 60 seconds, man. It'll probably take a minute, man.
Okay, man, you got
something going down in Houston.
Hey,
okay.
Hey, Coach. Hey, Coach.
Yeah.
Hey, you've been dropping some fire videos, man. Hey, I just want to say this too, man. I want all the LDBC, man. Yo, real talk, man. This motherfucker AJ don't fight this man next, dog. We ain't finna talk about this nigga no more. I don't give a fuck who he fight, man. We not promoting his name no more in the States.
Right.
I told you motherfuckers already. I got the AJ fucking challenge going on where we running around asking motherfuckers, who knows this motherfucker?
Hey, Ticket.
Yeah.
Is Ticket still here?
Yeah, he said, yeah. Go ahead.
I can't hear him.
Hey, you've been dropping some fire videos, man. Man, I just want to say this too, man. I want all the LDBC, man. Yo.
Yeah, we hear you, Ticket.
Yo, real talk, man. Go ahead.
Black Fight Fan.
Go ahead, bro.
Must have cut out.
I can't hear you, homie. I can't. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we hear you now.
Log back in and log back out, and just log in and come back in. So log out and log in. Log back in.
Nah, I don't think nobody need to go nowhere now. I think we're good. I think everybody good. So let's move this thing forward, man. So we had a fight. We had a fight over the weekend, man. You know, I know y'all don't want to talk about it. I know. 503 line, I'm gonna go to you. You still there, 503?
Yes, sir. Ohio player. Go ahead, brother.
Okay, so we had the Triple G Vanez Monterosa fight this weekend, man. How do you feel about that fight?
And to be honest with you, dog, I really didn't give a fuck about it. You know what I'm saying? Because we all know what Triple G trying to do, man. He trying to duck the young lion, man. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, man, fuck Triple G. You know what I'm saying? But we already know he's sitting around waiting on Canelo. We don't know if he gonna fight Billy Joe, man. At this point, bro, you just wasting time and you wasting the belts, bro. You need to go and come up off of that, man, and get the fuck up out of here, man. And that's how I feel about it.
Wow, straight like that. Yeah, straight like that. I'm gonna go over here to blood boxing. Same exact question. I know we had, like I said, Triple G. Blood, you there?
You all have to come off mute. Yeah, I'm here, man.
Yes, sir. So we had, they sound like you're rolling up, boy. We had a Triple G over the weekend. How do you feel about that fight, man? And what's next? What do you think is next for Triple G?
Well, he did what we expected him to do, okay? I mean, he fought some guy who's been inactive, who wasn't even in no top 10 anyway, okay? So, you know, he got the only middleweights that even matter, okay, is Golovkin, Saunders, Demetrius Andrade, the Derevyanchenko. You could put him in there. Alvarez,
man, that blood. He got to fight somebody, man.
What's that? What you said?
I say that hold on matter. He need to fight somebody, man.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, we can cancel his ass out there. It don't matter shit. Danny Jacobs, he matter. Charlo matter. Alvarez. Yeah, fuck you right. Cancel his ass out. I feel you on that. So Jacobs, Alvarez, Charlo, Golovkin, and Saunders and Andrade. Okay, so that's like 6 guys. Okay, if these guys ain't fighting, it ain't popping. All right, between those 6 guys, if they're not fighting each other, I don't care what's going on. I don't want to see no more Gary O'Sullivans. I don't want to see no more Martin Murrays and all these guys, man. I'm tired of them. They're recycled fighters. We want to see the top guys fight. Okay, we want to see the best fight the best. They should be having some kind of tournament. They should be putting on some kind of they need to enforce these mandatories on Golovkin too. Golovkin been sitting on his ass too long, waiting, and now Canelo, he don't even know if he's gonna fight him next. What's going on with these mandos, man? Come on, let's get this Charlo fight popping. I'm tired of waiting around.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Shout out to Dream Cooking in the super chat, man. Shout out to Marcus in the super chat. We got you, bro. We got you. And shout out to Michael Johnson in the super chat, man. Michael Johnson said GGG fought a straight beach. And then Marcus said, what's up with AB kissing on Tank? And Tank been on that BS. And once again, you know, we got you. That's on the agenda. If only you knew what was on the agenda. All right, so I'm gonna go over here to let me go over here to Coach. Coach, same exact question, man. So how did you feel about the fight with Triple G? And then for you, I want to know, what do you think is next for Vanez Monterosa?
First of all, Vanez Monterosa, he got man. I know he was, excuse my language, he was fucked when he had Edmund Tarverdarian over there. Same dude that got Ronda Rousey knocked out like 2 times. Same dude that got Travis Brown knocked out 2 times. Look, man, Edmund Tarverdarian, all he know how to do is tell you how to go to sleep. So he was done right there with his trainer, okay? Had that goofball in the corner. Vanez Monterosa, he need to get back active, man. Change trainers, go get somebody who can help him, man, with this condition. I'm talking about really help him and help him with his skill set, man. See, when you have a trainer in there, man, that can't train you, that don't understand skill set properly, then you will go in there and get beat up. People don't understand how important a trainer is, man. A good one at that. And Triple G, my feelings ain't changed, man. I was debating a guy today about Triple G, and I was breaking down, you know, why, you know, we were talking about the resume of Bernard Hopkins. Like, it's a lot of foolery, man. Now, you got a lot of people who think, man, literally think that Gennady Golovkin, like when he was, I guess when he was in a so-called prime, that, you know, he did more than Hopkins. There's people that really think that, man. But, you know, people don't talk about the Tito Trinidad. They try to put water on that, you know. People don't talk about, you know, the Howard Eastmans and all those people that he fought. But, you know, Triple G, he part of Generation Scared. And I talk about this all the time, man. You know, Generation Scared. You know, then the people at school used to see, man, he used to get slapped in the back of the head. And instead of, you know, going over there and taking care of that dude themselves, they go home and tell their mama, tell their big brother, tell their big sister. But see, these dudes, they too scared. They can't commit to that, man. And Triple G and Abel Sanchez, they the same way, man. This dude know how to fight. Okay, he know how to fight. He can fight, but he don't want to test himself. And you mean to tell me the only guy that you can pick was a guy that ain't fought in 2 years that lost 2 years ago, lost to Charlo. Okay. Triple G is a big waterhead, coconut ass head fraud. Okay. Abel Sanchez, he got 85 necks and 95 asses. And I'm sick and tired of this guy. I'm tired of this guy. Every time I see him talk, I just wish somebody would walk up behind him and say, would you stop lying and slap the shit out of him? Okay. That's what I want. Okay. Triple G, they trying to get this, they trying to fight this guy, Rayoto Morata. I like Rayoto Morata. But the guy, you know, man, look, he got 120 amateur fights. Okay. He's past his 20s. He's 32. So the guy got a late start in boxing. Okay. Still not proven. But this is the guy that they want to pick. And they'll try to tell you, oh, but he's a mandatory. He's a mando. That's that damn word they like to use. Mando. Yeah, the mando's important if it's Charlo. Right? Mando not important now if it's Charlo. The mando not important if it's, Billy Ho Saunders. Okay. I mean, you got different names on that mando that this guy don't want to fight. So you get in there, and people trying to give him props for fighting Vanes Monterosian. Come on, man. You want to get props for fighting this dude who got his ass whooped 2 years ago. No, man, you can't explain it, man. And then the strength of resume. What happened when Triple G fought somebody who can actually bang? What happened when he fought Kell Brook? He got touched up. He fought Danny Jacobs. What happened? He got beat up. Okay, when he fought Canelo, oh, wait a minute. The knockouts decreased. I wonder why. See, I really want the Triple G fan to actually explain, yeah, he got all these knockouts. Oh, he back. Back from what? So you can pull somebody from the dead. They got a trainer who been training him to get knocked out all this time. Hell, Vanes Monterosian was tailor-made. Here, knock me the hell out. Knock my ass out because I'm going to sleep anyway. I'll be $225,000 richer. Triple G will go down in history as the biggest damn fraud to ever lace up a pair of gloves, okay? And these fans, you know what Triple G gonna do? He gonna take all these little $2 million paydays, right? He gonna go back to Kakistan. He gonna sit on an island. He gonna get his wife. He probably gonna be a damn polygamous man, with a damn head that big, okay? He gonna have all these women. He gonna be sitting back thinking, damn, these Triple G fans of mine, these were some dumb fucks. Look at them. I got all their money. Okay, and now I'm living pretty while they still working a job. That's what he gonna do.
Yes, indeed. 78 Sports TV. Quick question for you. You there, bro?
Yes, sir.
We had this week also we had Abel Sanchez come out and say that the undisputed title doesn't matter. He's more concerned with the career of Golovkin over the actual belts. What are your thoughts on that?
So he more. Oh well, Abel Sanchez is a liar. He's full of shit. He'll say anything and do anything that's gonna make Golovkin look better and protect Gennady Golovkin. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna say something real quick. It's been brought to my attention because I can't see. If I blocked you on my page, I can't see you on this page in the comment section. But one of the brothers just told me that we got LDBC haters over here in the comment section trying to get people to sub to him, acting all cool and shit. Look, man, if you don't fuck with the LDBC, don't be trying to bite off and eat off our plate, okay? So just go on over there, do what you do. You know what I'm saying? Get your money on your own. Don't come over here. If you blocked on my page, then you had to be doing some serious fucking up. You're not welcome over here on Smoke City Mobcast. Just let that be known. Now,
and Reef, go ahead and start blasting.
Yeah, slap shit out of people, Reef.
Duct tape.
Yeah, so Abel Sanchez is full of shit, man. He a liar. You know what I'm saying? That dude, he'll say anything. He constantly lying, constantly trying to protect Gennady Golovkin. He ain't worried about undisputed. No, you ain't worried about undisputed all of a sudden because he first of all, he don't like Billy Joe Saunders' style. See, when Billy Joe Saunders was ducking him and openly acting scared of him, they wanted to fight him. All right, but now the boy, he out there, styling and looking slick. They don't really want to fuck with him. They don't really want to take that risk to fighting him. They trying to put Triple G in the ring with dudes who are going to come forward and give up their chin, basically, like Vanes Monterosian just did. Vanes knew he was going to get knocked the fuck out. He told his family, don't even come to the fight because I don't want y'all to see what's going to happen to me. All right, so motherfucker tell your family that, then you already know what time it is. So then Max Kellerman on HBO basically admitted it, talking about Triple G needs these kind of opponents to look like Triple G. Yeah, a guy who too little and ain't fought in 2 years. That's what he needs to look like an impressive knockout artist. All right, but as soon as he fights somebody who can fight back, then all of a sudden he got draws, and it's debatable who won the fight and shit like that. So, you know, good luck, man. Abel Sanchez full of shit, Gennady Golovkin, both of them full of shit until he fights somebody. Golovkin has options out here now. You know, so the middleweight division is popping right now. It's a lot of guys he can fight. Jamal Charlo, Andrade, even the Derevyanchenko cat, the fucking Billy Joe Saunders, you know what I'm saying, for the WBO title. It's a lot of shit out there for Golovkin. But he always looking for the easier option. Now you talking about the Murata dude or something. Man, get this dude the fuck. I thought you just got done talking about how black fighters don't sell. And it's all about the money and this and that. And then you talking about fighting a dude ain't nobody ever heard of until yesterday, Murata. You know what I'm saying? Get this dude the fuck. Man, I'm sorry. I'm not even finna pretend like that dude good. I ain't never watched Murata fight before, and I watch boxing. And if he ain't came across my screen, then he ain't shit.
Bottom line. Tiki TV, you in the building?
Yeah, I'm back. Hey, my bad. I fell out. Hey, K-Ho, what you was trying to say, Black Fight Fan?
What you say, homie?
No, you was trying to tell me something, bro. And I my bad. I got my phone died out. I got cut out, homie. Go ahead and tell me what you gonna say.
No, homie. I can't even remember, but I couldn't hear you no more. So because you cut out and I couldn't hear you.
Oh yeah, I was just saying, man. This same shit with Triple G shit, man. This is shit that we be talking about, bro. Hey, dog. I swear to God, man. That's why I love Earl Spence. That's why I love the Charlie. These motherfuckers ain't asked no questions. Somebody want smoke. These niggas want all that shit. That's why I fuck with them dudes, man. You ain't never heard Earl Spence say, well, you know, that motherfucker ain't on my radar. Hell no. You ain't never heard these motherfuckers make no kind of excuses like that not to make a fight, man. You understand what I'm saying? These motherfuckers, you say, hey, look, you want to fight him? He said, shit, that motherfucker want to get that smoke. Let's do it. That's all we want to hear, man. We don't want to hear all this dumb shit, man. Triple G's team, same dumb shit, man. And I'm going to tell y'all something else that's fake about them motherfuckers. Triple G team think they slick. They out here acting like they fitting and out fight Canelo, trying to posture themselves to get a bigger payday in the rematch. Fuck the rematch. Fuck Oscar De La Hoya. And I'm going to tell y'all something else. WC president, that's a corrupt ass dude, dog. What president of a belt association, you know, comes out and keeps giving his opinion on different fights? Oh, Triple G versus Canelo is the biggest, best fight that can be made. Bullshit. Deontay Wilder AJ is the biggest, best fight in boxing, period. So all that Triple G Canelo shit, that shit is out the door. Don't nobody want to see that shit, man. And then Triple G and his team, stop fucking lying, acting like you don't want the Canelo rematch. You want it, you just want it at a better price because now you feel like you can bargain and negotiate because Canelo's team fucked up and you think you can come back and get a bigger chunk of the pie if you play hardball. No, y'all been getting fucked your whole career and y'all gonna continue doing that. Triple G, you just took an L. You fuck with Con Loeffler and them guys and you got your ass did up. The same way AJ gonna get his ass done up if he keep fucking with Eddie Hearn. Like I said before, hey, this is a challenge to all you UK motherfuckers that come talk, because there's a lot of UK people that support this fight, and I salute y'all. But for all you motherfucking UK dudes, you UK buck dancing ass Sambos, when that fucking message came out and y'all seen what AJ really thought about his race and his people, oh, you motherfuckers, y'all was scared to talk about that. Y'all was scared to touch that shit, won't you? Huh? Oh, but shit, when some of this shit blew over, you motherfuckers crawled your little bitch asses back on the scene, didn't you? You're buck dancing for Eddie Hearn, ain't you? Like I said before, if y'all niggas some real AJ fans, right? Wouldn't y'all be the same ones out here saying that AJ could be successful with or without Eddie Hearn? And you bitch ass Triple G fans, wouldn't y'all be the same ones saying Triple G would be more successful without Con Loeffler? Because I'm gonna tell y'all the truth, man. I think Tom Loeffler and that punk ass Abel Sanchez, and this is another thing. I think Tom Bennett asked this question about Triple G. If this motherfucker keep talking about Mexican style, trying to jack a whole nother motherfucking race, why the fuck he ain't never fought in Mexico before? Where's all Triple G motherfuckers from Kazakhstan? Where's all the Kazakhstanis at? Where's his country at? This motherfucker got to go jack a whole nother country style and use that shit to placate. First of all, if I was Mexican, I'd be offended like a motherfucker that somebody tried to take my race, jack that shit, and then tell somebody that was Mexican. That's like if I go tell K-Ho and Black Fight Fan TV 7-8, y'all black, but I'm a different race, but shit, you don't know how to fight black. Like, what the fuck is wrong with me? I can't say no shit like that. These Hey, I swear to God, dog. And people be buying this shit. The media let these people get away with this shit. It be so much shit that I be ready to let off every day. I'm telling y'all, I'm finna uncloak the fucking clip on all these motherfuckers. Because all this shit is ducking. From Sean Porter, where you at, Fred? You my boy, Barbershop Conversations. We still ain't got your motherfucking answer. We still ain't got your answer. Fred, I can get your answer on everything else. You know it's all love over here. But we ain't heard. And all you gotta do is call K. Diddy. But that's why I fuck with the guys. That's why I fuck with Deontay Wilder. That's why I fuck with Earl Spence. Because these ain't no questions asked. These motherfuckers want the best motherfucking fights, man. Get these bitch ass Triple G and motherfucking all these other bitch ass A Juicy J motherfuckers out the way. Like I was saying before I got cut off, we not supported. Listen, AJ is eating off us right now. He eating off 7A Sports TV. He eating off Black Fight Fan TV, Ticket TV, Blood Boxing, all of us. Because you know why? We talking about this bitch ass. We making him bigger than what he is in the States just by talking about this motherfucker. If that bitch ass motherfucker don't talk, if he don't fight Wilder next, like he said he would if he got that bread, I swear to God, I ain't making another video about AJ. I don't give a fuck if that motherfucker fight. I don't give a fuck if this motherfucker fight goddamn whoever, Muhammad Ali, out the dead, rest in peace.
Rest in peace, champ.
I don't give a fuck. Period. I'm not talking about this motherfucker no more. Don't tell me about this motherfucker. Motherfucker go ask you for $50 fucking million. Nigga pull up with the bag and you don't want the motherfucking fight. Get this motherfucker the fuck up out of here, man. That's what we call fraud shit. And all you bitch ass motherfuckers condoning that shit. Fuck y'all too. All you motherfucking coons, fuck y'all too. It's time to get jacked by the motherfucking LDBC. Straight be taking this shit. Like we said, let's look at Earl Spence numbers, like K-Hole said, and then let's go look at Danny Jacobs and them numbers, and let's see how Eddie Hearn is really doing work. Let's see if the shit add up or not. So we know Eddie Hearn bitch ass listening. It's what 400 people almost in the room. Put that shit in his ear hole, motherfucker. Put that real LDBC shit in his ear hole. Put that shit that's so motherfucking deep he can't see his motherfucking feet. Put that shit in his ear hole. And tell him the LGBTC coming to tax that motherfucking ass.
Hang on.
Hey, man. Hey, I'm Junior. Let me say one more thing about
man, go. Man, say something a little peaceful.
Yeah, I'm going to say something. Yeah, I'm going to make another point and say something peaceful, huh? Yeah, Ticket brought the heat right then. But, you know, another thing that gets me upset, too, is that, you know, I found out that Triple G did 1.3 million the other night, okay? The only reason he's doing 1.3 million is because they're stealing the legacies of guys like Hagler and Hopkins, and they're presenting him as some legendary fighter who's breaking the record for middleweights, and he's got the longest reign. And people are buying this shit, man. They're buying this shit. They're buying into him as a legend. Like, so it's sad. They always take from the legendary fighters from the past. They know good and well that those records, he should have passed a Marvin Hagler and a Bernard Hopkins milestone. You can't take a regular champ and unify titles and stuff. That's not a real champ, man. So that's a made-up record. They made this guy up, man. He's a media creation, just like Anthony Joshua. And
he fought on Cinco de Mayo. Cinco de Mayo helped him out too.
Right. Hey, blood, let me jump in here right here, because this is the real thing about this whole deal. That May 5th fight that Triple G fought and got that 1.3 million views, that was a straight up culture vulture jacking. That hoe done slid up under them Mexicans, got their attention, then had a fight on their holiday when they chilling. They knew that hoe, and he stole their fans. And we talking about this Japanese dude that don't know, none of us know. He going over there to jack them that man fan base. That man have no fan base. He have no culture. That's how these dudes do. They jack these people culture, and these people are so stupid, and they want to hate on other fighters so much that they ride with it. When meanwhile, he making a mockery of their culture, making a mockery of them, and sliding out with a bag out the back door. You understand what I'm saying? That's how
too, though, because he's going around. Now they're going to present him when he going worldwide and he going to these places. Whether this guy from Japan, say he go over there, they're presenting him as the longest reigning middleweight champion. They putting him over, and then they'll try to say he's the greatest. He's greater than Hopkins. when he shouldn't even be in matching with these guys. He's not on their level. Who has he beat that could match him up to Hopkins, who fought? Whether he won or lost, he fought guys like Prime Tony. I'm talking 90s Hopkins. Jones. Jones. My bad. Not Tony. But you can't compare him to Hopkins, who fought Roy Jones and guys like that. Okay, Antonio Tarvis, an older guy, and Antoine Eccles and all of them guys. Those guys were good too. Antoine Eccles, he was an undefeated fighter who had almost knocked out every opponent. And when they fought Hopkins, he beat a lot out of those guys. But he had a way better reign, man. And he was the real champ. There were no regular champ. They're taking away from these guys, man. I can't stand it, man. That's the only thing I hate about it, is that they always take it from us.
He's Ryo Tomorato. He's a big star over in Japan, believe it or not. And when he's on TV, like, they watch him, man. Them Japanese people, they follow that dude, man. I'm talking about, you have millions, man, watching him. And he's also a former Olympian, and he got about 120 amateur fights. And so what Triple G, what they're trying to do, man, they will go over to where he's at. They will fight him in Japan, and to try to get some of that viewership, man. That's the only reason why they want to fight the guy, man.
Hey, Coach, and they're talking about he could possibly make $15 million over there. But the dude that he's going to fight, Murata, he lost to Endom. If you guys want to know who he lost to Endom.
Well, and a lot, I watched that fight because I've been following the guy for about 3 years, man. He's a decent fighter, man. But, he's not on the level, man. He's not on Triple G level. He's a decent fighter, And I actually thought he beat Endom twice. I thought he got robbed the first time he fought him. The second time he fought him, he beat him very decisively. But, the guy got a good jab. He quick. But, he's not on Triple G level. But they want to take that fight purely because they'll make a lot of money off of him. Because the guy, man, I'm telling you, man, when he does when he's on TV there, the guy do about like 3 to 4 million people watching him, man. And it's a lot of people over in Japan. So this right here is more of like, okay, I can get some more money for beating another guy that's not on my skill level.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I'm gonna go over here to we haven't heard from you, Black Horseman Promotions. Let me go over there to you, man, and let me ask you about this, man. So we heard the situation recently about Tank Davis and what he was saying about Floyd Mayweather and what's going on with him being hated on, and Floyd telling on him, tattletelling to Al Heyman. What are your thoughts on that situation?
It's not a good look, man. It's not a good look at all. But you know what, man? I just kind of look at it like, he need to just trust the process. It's like, I just look at his career, and despite all the other bullshit that's going on between him and Floyd and all the distractions and all that crap that's going on, him moving and to out of Maryland and whatever else that took place, I look at his career. The guy's career is going just fine. What is he, 20-0, 19 knockouts? He's looking more and more spectacular every fight. But then after the fights, it's just like he takes to social media and he complaining about how Floyd Mayweather don't really give him so much credit, but he telling about if he's shopping, if he's spending some money or whatnot. And it's like, I don't really know what type of a contract situation, what type of relationship they have. I mean, because Floyd, he doing his own thing. Seems like his focus is just totally on him. He's in a different place, seem like every couple of days, whether it's Dubai or the Philippines or whatnot. And Floyd don't have no time to really be babying this nigga. And he's like, he's looking for that, like somebody who's going to just praise him all the time. And sometimes that's not good. You know what I mean? Like, I think that Floyd might be treating him in a way that's going to make him better. You know what I mean? Like, he might just need to take this as like, just trust the process. Maybe Floyd is not giving you a certain amount of love and attention so that you can just take that out on an opponent when you get in there. Maybe he's trying to prepare you for the big mega fight with Lomachenko. Maybe he's trying to take you to the next level. I don't think Floyd was getting that type of attention like that. His dad did some time, and he just pretty much had to do it for himself, take care of his family and all that kind of shit. But he gets around Broner, and then he wants to start acting different. He wants to start taking to social media and getting emotional and sensitive and all this other shit that's been going on outside. But when he gets in that ring, man, he a killer. You know what I mean? And he's looking more and more spectacular every time. And it's just like, he just need to get the right guidance and right people around him to keep him focused. And he need to just stay off that fucking social media. But when I look at his career, I think his career is going just fine, man. I mean, he's taken certain fights. This guy's still young. He's a champ. He's had a strap before. He's lost it. He's got another strap back, you know what I mean? And, you know, he just got to keep doing what he's doing, but stay focused, you know what I mean? I just think he's young, man. He's young, and he's looking for this whatever attention that he think he's going to get from Floyd, but it's not good because that's his promoter, and he's taken to the social media and complaining about this guy, and it just makes it look like they don't have their business together. But at the end of the day, this is a decision he made. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Floyd put a gun to his head and forced him to make a decision. He actually made that decision to be on the Mayweather Promotions, and you know, and he just need to trust the process, I feel. You know what I mean? But for the most part, man, that other distraction shit, I don't even be concerned about that shit, man. Because when he get in there, man, he can just take all that. I think he need to just use it as fuel. Whatever he going through with his promotional situation, take it out on the opponent when you get in there. That's how I feel about it.
Shout out to Armed Forces Boxing, man, in the super chat. Shout out to D-Lo 404, and shout out to Pugilism Company. It says Pugilism Company, home of the 3-piece combos and the Black Burt Sugar. What would be the outcome if Hagler versus Jamal Charlo and Hagler versus Errol Spence Jr.? Hagler versus Jamal Charlo, Hagler versus Errol Spence Jr.
Come on now, man. You know, look, I love them brothers, man, but them dudes can't whip no Hagler, man.
No, absolutely not. And not only that, but Spence, see, I was talking to that guy a little bit in the comments section, and see, if you want to match up Spence to Hagler, Spence is a welterweight, but same day weigh-ins started to occur in the early 80s, okay? I mean, that went out the gate. That went out the gate, and so back in them days, Spence would be a middleweight. So it's a good matchup, but they can't fuck with Marvin Hagler in his prime. Marvin Hagler's prime years is like from the late 70s, 78 to around 84. Okay, he started to slip a little bit after around that time. I mean, he beat Hearns in 85. But, you know, those guys thought that Hagler was on the downslope, and he was a little bit. Even when he fought Hearns, I thought he was on the downslope. But that Hagler who beat Hearns, I don't think none of those guys can fuck with him. None of Spence, he ain't never fought nobody like Marvin Hagler. You know what I'm saying? Spence nor Charlo. They can't fuck with Hagler.
No, Marvin Hagler was a monster, man. I don't think a lot of people haven't. If you ain't seen that dude, go back on YouTube, watch some clips, man. My father introduced me to Marvin Hagler when I was a kid. So I can tell you right now, man, I've seen all those fights. I seen him with versus Hearns. I seen him versus Mugabe, man. That was one of my favorite fights that I still cherish today, man. So you're right, man. No, I don't see any of these.
Down. Nobody. I mean, they gave Juan Roldan credit for that bullshit ass when he fought Juan Roldan. It was a bullshit. You know, Hagler wasn't hurt. He slipped, and because Juan Roldan was throwing a punch, I can't remember exactly how the punch looked. But I looked at it several times, and it was like he was throwing a punch at the time. He lost his balance or something. So, you know, I mean, nobody ever could even hurt Hagler, man. Hagler would have a dog fight. They want a dog fight, they get one with Hagler.
Yes, indeed. Shout out to Michael Johnson in the super chat. He says, the way Tank speaks, I don't think he will make it past 31 or 32. He already shows signs of brain damage. Is he mentally stable? I don't receive that, bro. I think Tank is I think he's mentally stable. I think he's fine. I mean, you have different people.
Mature, I would say, man. I think he's fine too. I agree with you.
I think he's fine. I think you know, different people have different, you know, levels of speaking, you know what I mean, different diction, you know what I mean. You might line somebody up, you know, and bearing in mind he's also still a young man. He's very immature, so I don't see him you know, not making it past 31 or 32, man. I think Tank's going to have a great career. I think he's going to continue to make the better decisions and circle himself around the right people. And then to go back to the other comment that, you know, where you said I can't remember who it was, but he said that it was one of the super chats. He basically was talking about Floyd and what Floyd. Oh, I'm sorry, it wasn't a super chat. It was Black Horseman. About Floyd, I would agree normally under normal circumstances, like Tank is just tripping, but Tank's not the only one over there at the TMT camp that's not happy. So if Tank was the only one acting out, then I probably would be like, yeah, he's just young and dumb and he's tripping. But he's not the only one. There's a lot of guys over there who are, you know, speaking out. So also shout out to Andre W. In the super chat. Prime Mayweather will stop Whitaker. Sorry, 78. Okay, so let me go 78 Sports TV. Let me go over to you, man. Same question with regard to the Tank situation. What do you think is going on? And we'll open it up, not just Tank, but the TMT camp as well. What do you think is going on over there at the Mayweather promotion?
Man, I heard a lot of rumors and stuff that I'm not really comfortable repeating the rumors, but you know, a lot of people talking. You know, Tank might have some issues with Floyd, some personal issues with Floyd that they need to work out. They obviously got some issues they got to work out. So hopefully they get that shit worked out. You know, but what needs to stop is the sneak dissing on the internet needs to stop because they got too much money for that. Y'all both got each other's phone number. Like, it comes to the point where, like, I'm telling you, man, this is the part. I'm all for progression and change and all of that. I'm all for it to a degree, but I don't understand the new age beef tactics. Like, why can't men call other men on the phone, especially if you know the dude, and be like, "Hey, man, we need to chop it up, man. Let's go out for breakfast, man. We gotta chop it up, man. You know, woo." And then you chop it up with your brother. If y'all can't come to no understanding, y'all might have to go outside and lock up. You know what I'm saying? But by 5 o'clock, y'all gonna be back. You know what I'm saying? Squared away, or y'all gonna go y'all separate ways. Regardless, it's gonna be dealt with like men. I don't understand why these dudes. Tank is on the internet sneak dissing and, you know, saying little subliminal shit. Oh, he don't like me and this and that. You know, like, it's just dumb to me. Like, dude, just say what it is. Just because if you making yourself look like a sucker, because you saying all this about him, he don't want to see me win. Oh, this and that. Okay, but you gonna end up playing yourself. If in 6 months you still with Team Mayweather, then you just, what are you saying? You like some girl who can't. He keep on hitting on me, girl. He always hitting on me, but I loved it to him. Like, nigga, don't nobody want to hear that shit no more. Like, if you're gonna leave and you're gonna try something else, that's one thing. Otherwise, dude, stop complaining. Don't nobody want to hear this stupid shit. Sneak this and all the damn time. That shit corny as hell. That's some new age shit that people do now. You know, I just don't understand it. But Floyd gotta get his TMT crew together. You gotta get all that stuff worked out because, you know, it's too many fighters coming out saying negative shit. I know Broner is not with TMT, but you know, it's still the same family. You know, Broner has some stuff to say about Floyd. Say Floyd be hating on him, and then you got now Tank, and then the other dude, I don't know who he is. One of Floyd's sparring partners or something. He felt disrespected by Floyd. You know what I mean? So, you know, it's just the way Floyd conducted his business got to change. You know what I mean? If he's gonna be a promoter. He's gonna have to calm down on a lot of things he used to doing, the flashiness, the you know, surrounding yourself with, you know, 12 bitches, you know what I'm saying, and all that kind of shit like that. And it brings more problems. It's gonna cause more problems. You know what I mean? I know people don't understand what I'm saying. A lot of people ain't gonna get it. They're like, oh man, he can do what he want. He got all the money. Yeah, he can do what he want. He can do whatever he want. But that don't mean it's gonna work. That don't mean it's smart because he can do whatever he want. You know what I'm saying? You can see that now. You know, Michael Jordan, the best basketball player I ever seen in the NBA, right? And shit, I ain't seen him do shit as an executive. I ain't seen him do shit as an owner. He suck, right? Well, am I wrong for saying that? You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Floyd got to step his shit up.
Yes, indeed. And I agree with that, man. And I echo that sentiment, man. I do that. I do a comparison all the time when I talk about greats who were greats in their respective sports. And then when they go over to try to coach and the shit just don't work. Or, you know, you go over and be an executive like Isaiah Thomas and it doesn't work just because, you know, you one of the best that ever did it in regard to playing and then transferring over to being a coach or, you know, a leadership position. It doesn't necessarily translate. I think, man, as far as the Mayweather stuff, man, I just don't think Floyd hasn't made the transition. And just like 78 was saying, he hasn't made the transition to being out of the limelight, man. And you know, the whole thing that he's done with his brand is he's pushed an experience. Like, he's given this experience, and he hasn't disconnected himself from the experience in and of itself, man. And you know, that fogs up the water a whole lot, man. You know what I'm saying? And in addition to, man, on some real shit, and shout out to the brother Fanon. The brother Fanon was talking about this when, you know, these dudes that we're talking about are, you know, they 22, 23, you know, 25, you know, years old, up to Broner being like 27, I think 28. Like, bro, I can't speak for nobody else, but you know, in my field of work, I talk to 22, 23, 25-year-olds all the time, man. I can't have no serious conversation with no 22, 23, 24, 25-year-old person, man. Not no for real conversation. I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying, life and putting together a strategic plan or whatever the case may be. And you motherfucker want to talk to me about Kodak Black, you know what I'm saying? And all this other bullshit they be talking about, man. I just can't, you can't do it. And so with Floyd being 40 plus years old, you know, these dudes are half his age and he interacts with them at times as if, you know, they're peers, but they don't even look at you like that. You know, they looking at you like you're, oh man, I was hooping.
Right.
Let me expand on that a little bit, okay?
Go ahead, go on, Cook.
The fighters have always had problems with the promoters, okay? With Mike Tyson, it was Don King, Mayweather and Aaron, Witherspoon and King. You had Ward and Goosen. So that's always been an issue, okay? But here's the difference with Mayweather. Mayweather got a bunch of guys that want to be him, that idolize him, okay? So he's having a problem, you know, in drawing that line between being their big bruh and being their promoter and all of that. So it's not working for him. Mike Tyson didn't want to be Don King. Don King's a successful black man, but he didn't want to be him. Mayweather damn sure didn't want to be Aaron. Goosen and Ward didn't want to be him. So this is a unique situation with Mayweather coming in the game. Mayweather was an iconic boxer, and these guys want to be like, they want to be Mayweather. They have a personal a connection to him. It's deep. So that's what it's, and he has to either be their promoter or be their big brother and come out the game. If he's gonna stay a promoter, he's gonna have to act like a promoter. Point blank.
Man, Floyd ain't built for that, bro. He ain't built to be no promoter. That's why them dudes walking around and whole like a soap opera, all on social media, like some brawls. Man, he not built for that, man. He need to, if he need to be an investor or something, because it's already showing he can't handle his business right.
Disrespect him though, bro. Yeah. And they're gonna run his name in the dirt.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. No, what's gonna happen is one of them gonna lay him down. You know what I'm saying? He getting beside himself. They getting money too. Mm-hmm. You understand what I'm saying? These dudes is, you see what happened to him in Atlanta. We don't know who sent that. That could have been a lot of stuff. That could have been one of them. You know what I'm saying? It's like Floyd Mayweather is not built to be no promoter, man. He need to just enjoy his life, enjoy his money, and be an investor, man. He likes drama too much. We talking about all these other little dudes. The reason why these dudes is in this drama is because of him. He likes stirring up drama. He liked that. He enjoys that. He showed these guys how to promote themselves on social media.
Facts.
We talking about Tank need to stay off of social media. He don't know no other way to promote himself other than social media. That's why he trapped in social media. And guess who introduced him to that? Floyd Mayweather. You understand what I'm saying? This is what these dudes is on, man. These dudes is in a whole other mindset than any of us on this panel. We understand how to be men. We understand how to take care of our business. That's why we in cohesion so good. But the rest of these guys, they still trying to find themselves. They're a bunch of little lost souls trying to be Floyd Mayweather, like 78 just said, Blood just said. They want to be him. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no real dude gonna. These dudes was straight up hijack Floyd whole life. You got Tank running around here. He want to be Floyd. You understand what I'm saying? In public eye. You understand what I'm saying? It's just like, man, and Floyd, he feeds into that. He needs that. He want everybody to want to be him and want to be the life of the party. That's why he keep them kids around and keep them entrapped in him. He, like I told y'all, he like collecting people. That's what kind of dude he is. It's a real weird set of circumstances that none of us can't even get with because we ain't even in that world, man. And I don't want to be in that
man.
world.
Like you say, he got to grow up. Like the brother, like Junior was saying, you don't want to find yourself, because it can happen real quick if you out there fronting. He don't want to be that old nigga hanging around a bunch of young niggas and you still think you cool, you know, and you going to walk past that mirror one day and see yourself with that stupid ass hat on and them Jordans and say, man, what the fuck? No, this ain't 96 no more. You know what I'm saying?
It's
like one of the dudes got
he's already the old nigga in the club. He's already the old nigga in the club.
Yeah, he is. But the thing is, the reality ain't hit him yet. That see, Floyd whole circle need to change. Like you know, and I know it sounds funny us telling this nigga what to do. I'm just saying the thing is, his circle of friends should be motherfuckers like Jay-Z and Diddy and motherfuckers like that who actually bosses. And and when you talk to these motherfuckers, they always doing some shit, not talking to little dudes about oh yeah, I'm finna go get that new S500 Benz and I'm trying to get that. I think I'm gonna put some 22s on it. That shouldn't even be in your conversation no more. You know what I'm saying? That shouldn't even be in the conversation for a dude like Mayweather. But he still think that's cool. You know what I'm saying? And you know, it is what it is. He gonna learn the hard way because, like, unfortunately, that Atlanta situation, you know, very dangerous situation, man. But ripping and running like that shit shouldn't like that shouldn't be happening, man. When last time you heard Jay-Z getting shot at? I mean, just saying.
And the thing I look at it as, man, on some real shit is like you got to look at, like I look at it like when Floyd pretty much stopped, when he started boxing and he started off his professional career, and you look at, you know, people say stuff like we talk about all the time, you know, he from Grand Rapids and so on and so. But Floyd was in the gym, he was boxing, he wasn't in the streets. You understand? And then when he actually started boxing, he stopped developing. You understand? Like he really truly stopped developing. So all that stuff that, you know what I mean, we didn't went through hard time, homegrown stuff that we didn't learn and we had to endure and it made us men. He didn't get that. You know what I'm saying? He had a whole different format. And so it's kind of like I look at that and I run the parallel with like Michael Jackson. And I know it sounds crazy, man, but y'all got to walk with me. Like that shit with Michael Jackson, with him being around, you know, people and keeping kids around and that Never Land stuff and all that kind of stuff. I look at it in the same parallel. I think Black Fight Fan TV made an excellent point. He collects people, you know what I'm saying? And all he has around him is peons, and he loves being able to, trick off the knot and pay for everybody. You know what I'm saying? And like 78 just said, he gonna realize, you know, gonna walk past the mirror, gonna have on that dumbass hat, cock ace deuce with them J's. You know what I'm saying? And realize the only reason he around is because he fronting the knot. You know what I'm saying? He fronting the bill. You know what I mean? And it's just a dangerous situation. But the scary part though, like everybody alluded to, is the fact that he's actually steering the careers of these young men. You know what I'm saying? And the other part is these dudes is cut from a totally different cloth. You know what I'm saying? They cut from a totally different cloth. So I don't know. It's a serious situation, man. I think.
Hey, Junior, even the women he date aren't anywhere near his age bracket. He's dating women, you know what I mean, near the age bracket of Tank and Adrien Broner, man. And like everybody he hangs around with, it's all young dudes, man. I mean, no disrespect to younger dudes, but yeah, you guys can't relate to me, and I can't relate to you. I'm from a different era. I wouldn't try to. I've always said it. When I remember I was 19 years old, and I was going to the club, and I saw a nigga that was in his 40s, and I was like, what's this old ass motherfucker in the club, man? And shit like that. I mean, like, we made fun of that dude, bro. We made fun of that old ass dude that was still hanging around in the club, trying to holler at the chicks and shit our age, man. You know what I'm saying? We be hollering at the chicks. This old ass nigga over here trying to pay and shit like that, man. Trying to go out. This motherfucker giving the women cash and shit like that, and we still taking the chicks home. And this dude over there still can't understand it. Like, dude, well, maybe you would understand if you went to try to talk to a chick anywhere near your age group. But then that's the only way a lot of them dudes were able to get chicks was to pay. So I'm just telling you, and Floyd Mayweather actually admits that he actually pays for the chick. He pays the chicks to fuck with him. He's actually stated that shit. So you see what his mindset is, man. He hasn't grown up yet. He's still a kid in his mind, man. He's still, I guess maybe I think he missed his childhood and he's trying to live it right now. And I think it's sad, man. I think he still looks for a father's love too. And you know what I mean? Because remember, his parents at one point were both out of his life. His mother was I don't want to go into that, man. But you know, they just weren't there. Let's put it that way. You know what I mean? I think that's affecting him still now today, even though his father's around. Still now, I don't think he's really forgiven his father, man. I think he needs to start there. Just my.
But I agree though, and I think that, you know, it showcases in the way he handles his father. But hold on, man. Trap House just fell in the building. What's going on, Trap House? Oh man, Trap done stepped away.
Is he mute? Check and see if you mute, Trap House.
Yeah, you're on mute, bro.
Trap House Boxing. We waiting for him. Trap House taking the he just in the bathroom, boboing. He on that Devin the Dude.
Devin the Dude.
He on that Devin the Dude. Yeah, shout out to Gregory Wyatt. Gregory Wyatt said it's called the Peter Pan syndrome. Okay, so man, okay, so let me ask you something else, man. So while we in this subject, you know, we saw the situation where via social media, once again, these dudes all on social media, and Tang and AB was in the shot, and then AB reached back and puckered his lips. And I want you to start blood boxing. I'm gonna start with
you. Wait. No, Junior. You got to explain that. That's an Ohio thing.
No. That ain't no Ohio thing, man.
Come on, give it to me. Explain that, Coach. Where you at? How you gonna explain that?
Hey man, ain't no explanation for it, man. Outside of the fact that, man, dudes is just, you know, dudes is just.
Let me get it, man. Please let me get this one, man. And then we're gonna pass the mic. The blood. Look, man. I've been telling people for a while that this dude is suspect. He do a lot of homosexual stuff. And people thought I was just hating on him. And oh man, whatever. They make up a million excuses. Okay. But I seen this characteristic, this behavior before. And I keep telling people when I'm criticizing AB, it ain't because I'm telling you because I know people like him in my real life. And I know what happened to them. I know the stupid shit that they do. Okay, so I say, yeah, I'm trying to get the brother some game, trying to give him some warning. Go ahead and see a therapist. Go tell somebody. He needs to sit down in the room with a therapist and tell somebody what the fuck happened to his ass, because he act like one of them little dudes who, you know, got touched on or some messed up happened to him as a kid. There wasn't nobody there to protect him, and he lashed out. You know what I mean? And you know, it happened to a lot of them. You know, but at the end of the day, it's no excuse for Adrien Broner to be doing this. You know what I'm saying? The man reached back like he was from the kiss tank, you know what I mean? Like he forgot the camera was there or something. You know, I don't know what that was about, but the fact that he did that, all right, is proof in itself. I mean, I don't see how anybody can defend Adrien Broner doing that. Like, dudes is mad at me for pointing it out. Oh man, what you making videos like this for? This shit gay. Making videos like this. Nah, nigga. Adrien Broner's gay. Don't put it off on me. Don't try to slip that shit off on me. Or why you talking about it? You know what I'm saying? Nigga try to put it off on me. Why you making videos like this? Oh, like, man, stop it, man. Look, so it is what it is. Like I say, I know what's gonna happen. That it's gonna come out. It's gonna come out one day. That what happened to AB, and everybody gonna say, yeah, you called it 78. I'm telling you. Like I say, man, I've seen it. You know what I'm saying? Look, I'm just gonna tell you, I had a homeboy, just like AB, loud, obnoxious, rah for no reason, just an idiot ass dude. You know what I'm saying? And you know, kind of, and I kept getting all the warning signs. People kept telling me, "Hey, bro, man, dude might be a little funny. He might be a gay." And I'm like, "No, that's my nigga. He ain't gay. Dude, just, you know what I'm saying? He wild and weird." You know what I'm saying? It did, you know, it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? And you know what happened? I told the brothers recently, I lost contact with them for after high school, but recently I'm driving, pull up at the gas station.
Say it ain't so.
Man, I see this dude in full-fledged drag talking about what's up, Kev? I'm like, what? I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Dude talking about, he's talking about, what up, Kev? I'm like, oh, hell no. I'm like, nah, I don't know you, dog. He's like, dog, it's me. I'm like, no, I don't know you, bro. I don't know you. Don't talk to me in front of people. Like, don't talk to me in front of nobody, nigga. I don't know you. I knew who he was, but I wasn't finna admit to knowing who the fuck he was. Shit, fuck that.
Yo, why you doing like that, homie?
Hey, 7-8. Hey, nobody was gonna say that you was fucking with him, bro. 7-8, like we gonna dip into the bird.
All I need is for one of these internet trolls and see 78 standing next to some old sissy, and the boy they'll tear my ass up.
What's up, Kev?
Oh shit. Hey man, shout out to Beast Mode 209 in the super chat, man. He said keeping it straight G in here. Y'all dropping gems. Shout out to Rob Stewart. Much deserved donation to my LDBC family. How you gonna explain that? Laughing emojis, man.
Hey, let me get on this one, man. Right, because I got to jump on this real quick because, like I said, it's this generation, man. Like I said, you guys seen that picture of ASAP Rocky, man? This motherfucker had a purse. You know what I'm saying? You got this rainbow hair color motherfuckers, man. You know, man, dudes getting their eyebrows done. Motherfuckers wearing capri pants. Dudes wearing blouses.
Nachos.
I mean, you know, man, dudes, they got Uggs boots for men and shit like that now. They got the leggings for men now. I mean, look at this shit, man. Dudes wearing men wearing women clothing and shit. Like they saying like the new thing is to have like this I guess this, what do they call it? Unisexual clothing where men and women can wear the same type of shit. Fuck that. Hell no. Men and women dress differently. Men shouldn't wear skirts. Remember when I remember Omar Epps was wearing a skirt. Kanye West had this his clothing line has a skirt for men and shit. Like, what the fuck is this shit, man? I can't fuck with the way these new generation dudes dress, man. I'm too old or something, man. I ain't, no, fuck that. I ain't too old. These motherfuckers are dressing like moist ass weirdo motherfuckers, man. I can't fuck with this, bro. I can't fuck with this era, bro. I don't understand. I don't get it. You got rappers, famous rappers, Young Thug. He came out wearing a fucking dress. I mean, I don't get it, man. I don't understand. These motherfuckers don't lose any popularity after doing shit like this. That's what's fucked up about all this shit. It's like they get more popular. You know what I mean? You got motherfuckers talk to the police and no one's, that motherfucker career would have been dead. Motherfucker wear a dress, motherfucker talk to the police, career over. Not anymore. You know what I mean? This new era, oh man, that makes you more popular. I can't relate to that shit, man. I'm telling you, I can't fuck with this shit, man. These dudes are different, man. These dudes are not built like they should be built. They're not built the same way as dudes were in the past, man. It's like, I don't know, man, like all the suckers in the past, like them motherfuckers reproduced at a rapid rate, and now we got a whole bunch of suckers out here, man. I don't know, man. You guys tell me what you guys think on that shit, man.
That's because they out here, these dudes somewhere about maybe what was it? Maybe about 10 years ago, maybe.
Probably
about 10 years ago. It somehow became popular. Like these niggas just start openly admitting to letting girls lick their ass and shit, like all that kind of weird shit. And like in my era, like niggas, like motherfucker didn't even want to admit to eat no pussy, and now you letting girls lick your ass. Like, what position do you have to be in for her to lick your ass? Like nigga, you gay? Like I'm saying, next thing you know, y'all gonna be going sex toy shopping together.
Damn. Hey, say 503.
I want to add on to the AB shit now. Yo, hey, because I'm gonna tell you right now, I agree with what 7A said about he probably could have had some problems in the past, but some of his issues are right in front of us. I'm telling you now, the word is out there. I'm not making a joke when I say that this guy used to hold talent shows. Him and his brother, they used to do flips. Okay, that's what they did. Like. There was a video out there. I'm telling you, I saw it. It was him as a kid, and they were showing like them throwing parties in the front. I can't find it. And then I saw a video of him as a grown man. It's on YouTube now. He's running and doing a flip. He used to be that little runt guy. We all had him around, And when you see all them little personalities like him brushing the hair, that was Tyrone, the running back for the football team. And the other little thing he do, anything that's cool, he got it from one of the football players. He was a cheerleader, man. He was one of the little guys that went in hopscotch with the girl. You know how you go to the park and there was that one little guy and never had no fucking shoes on. That was AB. He was jump roping with the girl. But when you see him twitching his neck, when he be talking like and sucking his lips and all that shit, he got that shit hanging around all them bitches. I'm telling you now, you could look at him and see that he was that guy. He's a little guy. There's video footage out there that he was, and they said that he used to hold parties. Him and his brother, they had a little group, a twin hype, they was called. They go around and do little dancing and they do like Black Fight Fan TV said, they do the mattress on the dirty mattress. Do how to do all the shit. You ask AB to do a somersault, that motherfucker will put one on for your ass. I'm telling you now, it's right there.
He ain't got to worry about breaking his neck.
he don't got no neck.
Why he don't have to worry about breaking his neck? 78. I'll play the game.
Blood, no.
No, he don't got no neck. Look, what neck you talking about? Which neck? His head sit on his fucking shoulders. Shit, that's why he was so good at dancing and doing head spins and all that shit. I bet people used to be like, hey, man, come on, man, do some flips for me. He looked like that little motherfucker that will run and do them all day, too. And then want to be around the football team.
Hey, that's probably why Floyd don't want to fuck with him, because he got that moisture in, but he got a little moisture in him, bro. Floyd might have, peeped that shit out and be like, man, I ain't fucking with this dude.
Hey,
just keep it 100.
He looked like a bitch when Floyd didn't call him. Who else do that but girls? He hung around girls. I'm telling you now. The guy grew up. I've been around plenty of thorough brothers, okay? The man grew up hanging around the girls. You know it. Look at how he act. Look at how he act. He had a lot of women in his life, man. The man, he ain't had no good. I don't know what happened with him and his dad, but there wasn't a lot of girls in the family. He wasn't hanging around. I mean, there was all girls in the family, and he was hanging around them, playing hopscotch and all that shit. He act like one of them little guys. And I'm not saying he gay, but I'm just saying these little guys, they entertain us. Like, I think like P. Diddy and Mace might have been one of them at one time.
Hey, blood. Straight dudes don't try to kiss dudes, though, bro. Just letting you know. You know what I mean? Straight dudes don't try to kiss dudes.
Oh man, shut up.
Let me jump in. Let me jump in right here, blood. Let me jump in right here, man. Cause you know what I mean, and I ain't trying to be disrespectful. I'm gonna tell y'all something. I believe all that stuff that y'all saying, but I'm gonna tell you another thing. We're just watching his pops. I ain't trying to stun on his family or nothing, but watching his pops. His mom seemed like she was in his house, like ran his house.
Thank you.
Like,
thank you.
His mom is the dominant figure in his house to the max. You know, his mom probably used to whoop on his dad. He got one of them. I mean, I know I got some family members, some women in my family that's like real dominant. And I know how they household ran. You know, like in my house, my stepfather, you know, he a man, you know what I'm saying? My mom, she know her role. But in some of my cousins in their house, they mom was like real hardcore. And so them dudes, they kind of act like women a little bit because they saw the woman is like dominant. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know. It's hard to explain it, you know, growing up like that.
No, it ain't hard to explain that shit. My aunt was in a situation with some nigga that she used to fuck with. So, and he used to do whatever she told him to do. She gonna pick that up, go clean that shit up. He go like, yes, ma'am. So I saw that weak ass shit before. So yeah, that makes sense.
He said,
I understand what you talking about. Yeah,
I'm gonna tell you.
Literally said, yes, ma'am.
But fellas, it's been a conclave.
Yes, ma'am.
It's been a conclave of dudes, man, been coming to the videos, man. And and I started thinking, man, you guys, they keep asking me, Coach, what are your thoughts about Broner trying to kiss Tank Davis? And I'm like, what you mean? Why do you want to know dude? I don't want to talk about two men kissing. I mean, I know, just being honest with you. I ain't make a video. I listen to all the brothers' videos, and everybody hit the home. See, it's uncomfortable for me, like to really talk about it. I'm like, why y'all guys keep asking me? Okay, and these are people in the comment section. Hey, man, what you think about AB and Tank kissing? I'm like, what the fuck, man? Look, man, stop asking me that, okay? What do you think about it? Okay, because I co-signed what the other brother said. Ain't got to make a video on that. I mean, I think some of you dudes, that's leaving the comments, man, we appreciate y'all, but some of y'all feminine acting too. And it's like, y'all want to know this, man. It's like a bunch of gossip. Who the fuck cares? I don't care if the man trying to kiss the dude, man. Who is he going to fight next? Is he going to let his hands go, right? That's the ongoing question with Adrien Broner, okay? Because he damn sure don't fight like Tank Davis, because if he did, he'd be winning, wouldn't he?
Well, now it explains why Adrien Broner keeps saying pause all the time and no homo and that's gay, that's gay. I told you, the only niggas who do that constantly is niggas who got something to hide. That's the only way. Grown men don't even talk like that.
Hey, and hold up. Let me say this too to all you young homies out there. See, if that would have happened when I was a youngster, I would have punched Adrien Broner in the face. Right. Tank should have punched Adrien Broner right in the face right then. Mm-hmm. When you get into a comfortable, see, these people done got y'all fooled. That's when your aggression should come out. When somebody is threatening your manhood, It ain't cool. It's not funny like Genuine on the couch that time and that dude tried to kiss him. I don't care what nobody think about me. I'm going to punch you in your face. You're not going to do that to me no more. I'm going to let everybody else know that if you do, I don't have no shame. You can call me a homophobe, whatever you want to call me. Everybody else going to know if you try to kiss Hov, he going to punch you in the face. He might stomp your face in. We not doing that. We don't play them type of games. I'm not gay. You know I'm not gay. Why is you playing like that? See, that's how dudes, when they get in the system, they get finessed out their booty. You understand what I'm saying? Ain't nobody just walking up to you, just raping you in the shower. It don't happen like that. You show up and dudes finesse these dudes. These dudes be finessing them, just seeing how much they can get away with. I mean, you sitting in a place with a dude 24/7, and how much, and pretty soon, you know, him patting you on the shoulder, that became him rubbing you on your back, and after 5 or 6 months, you're doing something strange. You understand what I'm saying?
Because you just described Oscar De La Hoya. He just described Oscar De La Hoya.
Yeah, Ryan Garcia and Oscar De La Hoya. Be on the lookout. Just telling you.
They don't check it in. It be dudes, like you said, them dudes who, you know, little soft dudes come up in there, and you see the predators start fucking with them, and they start seeing what they can get. They be checking your temperature to see what they can get away with. Is you gonna jap out on them? You gonna punch them in their mouth? They be doing little slick shit, saying little slick shit to them little young boy. Oh, pretty ass little nigga. You look like a little girl, a little pretty little nigga. You supposed to whoop somebody's ass on sight as soon as they say some shit like that to you.
As soon as somebody say something like that, and see a lot of them dudes, you come in weak, your girlfriend done left you, ain't nobody gonna put nothing on your book. You know, the predator, they see that, man. Oh man, you know, you looking weak. That's why I be saying, when we be saying stuff like that, when we say you gay or something like that, you got some feminine tendencies. That's dudes is running with that in the wrong way. If you showing characteristics of a woman, you could be broken. You understand what I'm saying? Don't go in there looking weak. Even if you got to live off indigent and all that. If you ain't got no homeboys to ride with you, you do that. You man up. That's what being a man is about. You don't let nobody prey on you. Stop. You guys don't understand it. Y'all, these people done got us brainwashed, especially these young guys of color, these Hispanics and blacks. You do not let these people make you compromise your manhood, because if your manhood could be compromised in the world, in a confined space with other predators and animals, your manhood can be compromised in other ways. Don't ever let your manhood be compromised in no way, shape, form, or fashion. You check that at the door. I don't care if you got to lose everything and get it back. You don't let nobody take your manhood from you.
But I'll tell you something, man, and I'm going to piggyback on what my man KO said, man. It's that manhood thing. You know, I'm going to tell you, it's going to get to a point, man, where dudes, you know, now, you know, people say, hey, man, you're a faggot. You know, you got on a dress-looking shirt. You know, with the pants being down and those long shirts, it's going to be acceptable. Watch what I tell you. Society going to accept dudes, you know, wearing dresses and stockings and fishnets and lipstick, man. That's coming. I remember, man. You know, my daughter was trying to, you know, she was trying to sneak and, you know, have a boyfriend, man. And, you know, I came home and, you know, I caught her silly ass. And, you know, he was at the door, man. He was trying to come in. And I said, who the hell is this Negro, man, with these jeans all off his ass? You know, who is this?
I bet you.
And, you know, ran up on him, man, and pulled his pants. Man, put your damn pants up. What the fuck you doing with your pants down? What the fuck the hell you trying to get to my daughter for? Man, you know, I don't even understand what the fuck. I don't understand what the fuck you saying, man. What are you doing? You got your pants off your ass. I mean, you know, you got, you know, shirt tight as on or what. I don't even know how the fuck he was talking to me. His damn shirt's so tight. And I'm like, you know what I'm saying, baby girl, you mean you trying to sneak somebody, date somebody who more feminine than your ass? And then I told her, how you gonna explain that shit? How you gonna explain that? I mean, look at this mug. I mean, and it's pretty much where the generation going, y'all. That's where it's going. And you know, and what they want you to do is accept this, man. Oh man, you're a homophobe. No, I just don't like men, you know, looking at me. I don't like men asking me questions. Hey, what you look like? You know, I don't like that. You know, I don't like no man touching me, man. Like what? I don't understand, man, why people don't get that. We don't roll like this. Okay.
Hey, question.
Bobby Valentino. No, say about Bobby Valentino, man. You know, so you see that with that motherfucker when he be rolling with and shit. I mean, this motherfucker was trying to pretend like, well, I just had a baby. Like, motherfucker, why you rolling all them he-she's, bro?
All right, man.
You over there rolling with all them dudes, you know what I'm saying? Them dudes, you know what I'm saying? The dudes that converted themselves into pretend women, because they ain't no women to me. No disrespect to no, fuck that, man. I ain't into no dude who thinks who converted himself into pretend woman. You to me, you are still a man.
Still a man.
You are a man.
In the building. What's up, Quest?
Shit.
What's going on, everybody? What's up, fellas?
Tell the people how they can follow you before you chime in. Tell the people how they can follow you, family.
Oh, they can find me at QuestX Boxing News and Entertainment. So I just did like a live stream, like 2.5 hours, 2 hours, talking about this very subject.
So go ahead.
And listen, you know, I came in on the tail end of this whole situation, talking about Adrien Broner and his homosexual tendencies. Put it that way. I'm gonna put that in quotation marks. Listen, we all know that black masculinity is a threat to white supremacy, and it is a coordinated assault on black masculinity, the way the media portrays homosexuality. And that's the truth. That's the truth. There are going to be people who feel uncomfortable about that, but that's just, the media normalizes it and tries to glorify it. And this is the reason why you got guys who sit there and they wear skirts. The truth be told, it started with Lil Wayne. It started with Baby and Cash Money. It started when I was young back in the day. But it's something that at the end of the day, it's incumbent upon us as black fathers and as men to be that guard and that shield. And that when we have children, we have to make it known to them that this is not normal, that this is not the norm. This is not something that is you go along to get along. Because when you see it on TV shows and you see it even in cartoons, I even mentioned it in my video when I talked about Broner and Tank Davis, how you even see it advertised in cartoon movies. Homosexuality is advertised and glorified. You know, things that when we were children and we watched cartoon movies, right, they were rated G. And even Disney, right? I'll give you an example. Disney, a major conglomerate. If you go back and you look at a lot of their films, they had sexual undertones. Now, go and watch most of Disney and Pixar films. There is a homosexual undertone to a lot of their films, and it's geared and aimed at our children. So we're getting attacked by all sides. And listen, I don't care. If you want to be gay, you be gay, but be gay and don't force that shit down my throat. You are not going to tell me that this is normal. You're not going to tell me that this is the way you should be. That's the way you are. You're not going to tell my son that this is what he should be. That's the way you are. And I'm going to give an example of what a man, or what my ideology of what a man should be. You're not going to tell him that what I tell him what being a man is wrong or homophobic or somehow in the negative, and what you say is in the positive. I'm not going to do that. And it's incumbent upon us, like I said, to set the example. Adrien Broner is a classic example. Black Fight Fan TV hit the nail on the head. I noticed it about Adrien Broner's pops. He just seems like, you know, he was more concerned with the buffet than he was with raising his children. And I don't mean that to trying to sit there and say he didn't represent the ideal man, because there's a lot of overweight men who raise their children to be men. But Adrien Broner's father doesn't seem like he has a strong male voice. He doesn't, and you can see it in how he reacts to other strong men. You know what I mean? Like, he doesn't listen. He doesn't understand. And I wanted to try to send this in a message. And I wanted to say, the reason why Adrien Broner is the way he is because he never had a strong male archetype in his life to actually buckle him down and to tell him that you need to sit there straight up and act like a man. You can make babies, but because you make babies don't make you a man. But his whole persona and everything about him reflects that of a little boy who's insecure, who's obviously suffering. Now, again, like I said, I didn't originally subscribe to what, you know, other other people, their speculations was about Broner. And based on this whole Tank Davis situation, I'm inclined to believe it's true. This kid, unfortunately, was a victim of some disgusting and horrific shit, and basically it reflects in how he acts now today. And it's the truth.
Hey, Quex. Hey, do you notice how Broner disrespects his father? Man, you know, I never cuss in front of my father, my mother, man. I would never disrespect him. He'd be saying motherfuck this and all that right in front of his father. I'm like, he has no respect for his father whatsoever, man.
The Cali Enigma, but that goes to what I was saying. There's no strong alpha male. There's no strong male archetype in his life. Let me tell you something. When my father spoke, it was law. If he sat there and said stop, I stopped. When he said listen, I listened. And it's something that I harken back to what I did in my video last. I said that, you know, when I was younger, you didn't see on the streets these guys running around here with these skinny jeans, running around here wearing lipstick and eyeliner and sitting up there like that. You didn't see it, okay? And that was because the OGs on the block and the men that we grew up in our lives, they didn't tolerate it, all right? Now, I'm not sitting there saying that certain people can't be born different. You can be born different and do your thing. But it wasn't something that it was advertised that it was okay or that you needed to showcase that. All right. And when me and my lady, we were driving and we went through our neighborhood, and I sat there and I even said, like, you saw some dude on the corner, and this is the very corner that I used to hang out and roll with my boys with. And this dude is wearing, like, he's literally walking around twitching and his hands all up in the air. And then he's got another one that's standing right next to him. I'm like, you didn't see that back when I was younger. You never saw that back. In fact, but when I was younger, that was something that you knew somebody was different. You stayed away from them. It wasn't all accepted. And you know, you knew when the boy was playing with the girls playing hopscotch, they was different. You didn't mess with them. And chances are, a lot of times, because they got sent down south. I'm being completely 100 and real with you. And a lot of people, you know, I know some people think that that's the wrong thing to say or the wrong thing to do. But I remember I used to hear about things about, you know, dudes in my block and the little boy that was like a little weird and like, oh, where he went, oh, they sent his ass down south. And that's the truth.
I think, man, for me, I'm gonna attack it from a little bit of a different different perspective. My whole thing with the whole influx of homosexuality and whatever the case may be is not the fact that homosexuality exists. My problem that I've had and that I always have and that I will continue to have is when these guys are serving as double agents. When I say double agents, meaning they're homosexual and have homosexual, you know, fetishes or activities or whatever the case may be, but they're living the life of a heterosexual male, meaning they're taking on these women, they're taking on families, they have children, you know, all of that kind of stuff. And then once, you know, they get to the period where, you know, they have, you know, they decide to just go all out with it or whatever the case may be, then that family is left broken. You know what I'm saying? And I know several people, especially now with the onslaught, because kind of like Quest said, you know, growing up, it was different. It was a different dynamic. You know what I'm saying? People didn't necessarily subscribe full throttle to that lifestyle. And so they grew older and people took on families, and men had wives and children and all that kind of stuff. And then the bottom just fell out and they decided to run off with their boyfriends or whatever the case may be. And they live this, you know, they left this void with this family. That's my whole issue with, you know, the whole situation. I think that, you know, with Adrien Broner and his activity, I think it's obvious he didn't have a full-fledged male figure in his life. Even though he had his father, I think his father might have been, you know, doing whatever he was doing. I'm not sure that he was, even if he was in the household, because there's a lot of dudes who have fat fathers in the household and they are not present. I think that he probably, or I don't, not probably, I think that is that situation. And that's why, you know, he looked at Mike Stafford like his father figure. If you ever notice when he talks about different dudes being his father or like a father or so on and so forth. You know what I mean? He talked about Coach Cunningham being his stepdad and all that kind of stuff. Like for me, I had one daddy and my father passed, and I'll be damned if I call another man my daddy. I will never call another man my daddy. You feel me?
Junior, no, I feel Junior. I want to sit here and say I don't agree with that down low brother shit. That shit was started by Oprah Winfrey. That was started by an agenda within itself. That title of down low brother, I never heard of nothing like that until Oprah Winfrey started bringing that shit up, and then a lot of other people got up on it and started talking about down low brothers. I never.
That shit is actually real, and that shit had been happening. Motherfuckers would go fucking have start a whole family, have like 6, 7 kids, but then be going across the country to go fuck some dude. You know what I mean? That's what Atlanta. That's why Atlanta is known what it is today. There'll be dudes.
See, I never knew anything about that. See, that was the thing. I never knew anything about that until I heard that. Like, I remember the day that thing came on, and I think Oprah had some dude on, and he had written a book.
Hey, man, look, hey, man, I love what y'all talking about, but I'm through talking about gay dudes, man. Let's move forward and talk about some boxing. I don't want to hear nothing else about no more gay dudes, bro.
I feel it. Please, bro, can we talk about some boxing? I don't want to talk about this shit. Thank you.
I feel it, bro. Hey, that's why I ain't made no videos about that uploaded on my page. I'm with Coach.
Let's move forward. Come on, Junior, man. Come on, Junior. Open the phone lines up and do something else.
We about to close out, man. 503 Lion, I ain't heard from you for a minute, but I do want to talk about, man, before we slide on out, I want to talk about this Lomo versus Linares fight we got coming up this weekend. 503 Lion, man, go ahead on and talk to me about that fight. What you think about that fight? And I hesitate to ask you who you got winning, but you can go ahead and tell us that too.
Okay, man. This is gonna be a good fight this weekend, man. In Madison Square Garden on ESPN, Top Rank or whatever, man. I'm rolling with Lomachenko, man. Hopefully, we can get Tank next after this, man. If Mayweather gonna be by what he really talking about, man. So I'm looking forward to this weekend, and we got Devin Haney and the little Mexican kid coming up. So it's gonna be a good weekend of boxing, man. And I'm rolling with my boy Haney too in that fight.
Yes, indeed, against Mason Menard. Okay, 78 Sports TV. Same.
I ain't know his name. That's why. But yeah, Mason Menard. Yeah, that's him.
Yes, indeed.
Yep,
78. Same question. We got that Lomo fight this weekend, man. Who you rocking with? What's your thoughts on this weekend's boxing?
Yeah, man. I want to pick Linares so bad, man, just to be different and shit, man. But this ain't no time to be a fool. Lomachenko finna beat the shit out of that boy. I think so, because I don't trust nobody getting in the ring with Lomachenko. After what I seen Rigondeaux do, I just lost all hope. If Rigondeaux can get his ass up in there and quit like that, I ain't trusting nobody to do what they supposed to do. Nicholas Waters, he pulled that quit move. So I don't know if they paying people or what the fuck going on with Lomachenko. I'm not trusting nobody to whoop Lomachenko except Terrence Crawford, because that's the only person I think Lomo might fight. You know what I'm saying? But that's how I see it, man. And the young brother, Devin Haney, yeah, I'm definitely gonna be checking for him. I've been hearing good things about him. I haven't really, followed him how I should. You know what I'm saying? But I'm definitely gonna start following him and seeing how he progressed as a young pro. You know what I mean? But yeah, I got Lomachenko beating the shit out of Jorge. Nigga named Jorge. You know he losing.
Black Fight Fan TV, my brother. Same question.
Oh man, you know, to me, Lomachenko is the greatest thing since sliced white bread. You understand me? Hey, Linares ain't got the he's very skilled and athletic, you know what I'm saying? But I don't think he's as skilled and athletic as like Nicholas Walters and somebody in Rigondeaux and stuff like that. You gotta really have some sauce on you to beat Lomachenko, man. And I think that Lomachenko is gonna have a spectacular performance. And Linares ain't got no power. That's another thing that people don't understand. He ain't got no punching power. So if he just standing there finna try to get into an outwit and outmatch Lomachenko, he finna get sadly mistaken, man. I got Lomachenko beating up on that boy, man, embarrassing that boy, making him mad in a fight, trying to break out, you know. So I got Lomachenko hands down. You know what I'm saying? He what do you say? No Muschenko. Yeah, that's real, homie. That ain't about no Muschenko. I'm with that. But and Devin Haney, I'm very happy with Devin Haney. I'm proud of him. He about to step up. This Mason Menard fight is real. Mason Menard is a very good fighter. He can punch. I can't remember who Mason Menard fought, and he came up short, but he put up a pretty good fight. He fought one of these top flight guys, but Menard is good, man. He's a very, very good puncher. And this is a real step up fight for Devin Haney. And I'm keeping a close eye on this fight because this is what's gonna tell me what I need to know and going forward with Devin Haney and pushing him. Now the one thing I have heard about Devin Haney floating around out here, and I bet not be true, is that he's signing with Golden Boy. I can't have it, you know. If he, I can't support that. But hopefully the brother get in here, have a great performance, and stay the hell away from Oscar and Oscar's kitchen.
Yeah, indeed. Let me slam on the brakes real quick. I got to hit her because we got Nino Gaji. He says Shakur Stevenson is garbage. Blood Boxing, can you talk about that? Is Shakur Stevenson garbage?
Hold on, man. I had to come off mute, man. Okay, you said somebody in the comment section said that Shakur Stevenson is garbage?
Yes, sir.
He's really young right now, man. The hell no, he's not garbage, man. What kind of shit is that? He's young, you know. He's a good fighter, man. He's just got a lot. We got a lot to see, man. He hasn't had enough fights yet, but he's definitely a young talent, man.
Yeah, Nino Gagi made that statement, man. You're gonna have to explain yourself, Nino. We need to know what you think.
No, Nino. I know exactly where Nino is going with it. Nino going that direction because Shakur Stevens has shown that he's not a big puncher. See, this is a classic example of somebody who don't know what the hell they talking about.
What is that?
Shakur Stevenson is an excellent talent, and he's got a great boxing IQ. He's gonna be fine. Just because he ain't knocking dudes out with one punch don't mean shit. Just like that bum Ryan Garcia from Golden Boy don't mean shit. That's all I'm going to say about that one. Leave Shakur Stevenson alone.
And all them guys is on the cusp, man. We haven't seen these guys is young. Devin Haney, Shakur Stevens. What's the other one? Even Tank just now getting into this.
Ryan Garcia. They're all teenagers, man.
Man, get out, man. No.
We talking B-Hop K? You talking about little B-Hop K Hove?
Yeah. These young guys, these young brothers that's coming up, man. These guys is not even hitting their men strength yet. Like a lot of them, like Devin Haney is evolving right in front of our eyes. So is Tank. We know, I heard one of the brothers talking about his face, you know, when he slimmed down. Now he's losing baby fat. His face, he losing a lot of baby fat. So his face, the sunken face that you used to seeing is actually his man face. So it tripped me out because a lot of us, we forget that these guys are just kids. And, you know, the punching power probably ain't going to come with Shakur Stevenson, but the physical strength is definitely showing. It's showing. He's getting stronger and stronger every fight. So just give these guys some time, man. You'll be saying their name in a minute.
Yes. I was gonna say, to me, Haney is the only guy who shows at his age. He seems like he carries a heavy punch and the boxing IQ. He's the one I'm most excited to watch this weekend. And I don't really care about Linares and Lomachenko because we all know once Bob Arum started talking about another fight that he already got like 2 damn fights lined up for Lomachenko afterwards, we know what the outcome is going to be. I've been knowing what the outcome
was. Man, don't come on here hating on Lomachenko, man. Don't come on here hating on Lomachenko because he white, man. Lomachenko,
you know how.
Yeah, that's why you trying to knock Lomachenko down, and I ain't finna let you hate on Lomachenko, man. You know Lomachenko is the goods, man. You said Rigondeaux was gonna beat him. He beat the hell out of Rigondeaux. Drug him under the ring. And put him back in the ring.
Lomachenko is good. Lomachenko is good. You will hear from me. I'll give him his props. Linares,
he can't look. He can't help it that Bob Arum. We can't help it that Bob Arum is a racist. That man, if Bob Arum was promoting me and he wouldn't promote you, I'd be like, man, you got to give me some shine. That ain't got nothing to do with Lomachenko. I ain't never heard Lomachenko say nothing negative.
You're right. Lomachenko don't be talking. Lomachenko give everybody props, man. He said Terrence Crawford is #1 pound for pound. So I can't take a shit on him. That's just the rest of everybody else talking. But Lomachenko don't be like that, man.
Listen, Lomachenko, you were here for me first. He likes skin question. Yeah, I swear.
Everybody's pissed off at his fans. That's about it, you know. But I actually like Lomachenko.
I'm not gonna let them take. I'm not gonna let them take Lomachenko like they did Gennady Golovkin. You hoes ain't
they
getting
stole
Lomachenko.
Triple G. They stole his ass, and they didn't even like Lomachenko until Triple G and Kovalev never started looking like shit.
Right. Not only that, but Lomachenko, he don't try to take no credit from nobody either. Well, like when I hear some of his interviews, he's kind of a humble guy. He don't disrespect none of the warriors. And I heard him say too that other fighters have done what he's done in the past. This is an interview. It's translated, but that's what they said. He said that other fighters did in the past.
Plus, he can juggle.
Listen, I'll be the first to admit I went through a deep depression when Lomachenko made Rigondeaux quit.
Hey,
I was outspoken.
Let's never talk about that again, brother.
Oh man,
damn, what happened?
Eddie Hearn.
No, man, that's because you can't be talking about Rigondeaux, man. You gonna invoke them spirits. Can't be talking about Rigondeaux like that. See what happened, Quest?
Yeah,
should never tried that.
Well, damn.
Yeah,
Quest said something about Rigondeaux, and look what happened.
Everything went. That Cuban mojo, but man, listen, man. I'm looking forward. I'm looking forward to this weekend, man. You know what I mean? And as we continue to press, and one last thing, man, I want to know, Blood and 78, what are y'all thoughts on this outstanding 50 million that's just sitting there collecting dust before we get out of here?
Man, well, I'm gonna say this. Look, you know, that 50 mil, man. Matter of fact, man, I want to hear Blood, man. Blood always kill this topic. Go ahead, Blood.
Yo, I'm back. They dropped me off.
Go ahead, 7-8. Go ahead.
Man, it's like this, man. Look, I just feel like I don't know what else to say, man. Like Anthony Joshua, man, I want to respect the man. I want to like the dude, but it's harder and harder every day when, you know, he walking around. Like, you can't turn down $50 million under no circumstances when you ask for it, man. Like, you asked for it. Your team didn't even believe the fight was going to do 100 million. Allegedly, you didn't believe it. Then you say you want 50 million, they give you 50 million. Now you're talking about you're not going to sell your soul. I'm not selling my belts. Why are you talking about your soul? Why are you talking about the possibility of losing? Why are you talking about all this shit? It's a fear, man. The man's afraid of Wilder. He's going to have to muster up a lot of courage to get into that ring because he's thinking about, the future. He thinking about his future. Listen to Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn and Barry Hearn is spooking him right now. They got him in the room, scaring the shit out of him. Yeah, if you lose this fight, it's all downhill. You can, and now if you don't fight him, you duck him for a year, you can make all this money, probably make another 100 million, and then still fight him and make more money. So that's probably what they're doing, man. But at the end of the day, AJ don't take this fight, I'm gonna be very disappointed, and I'm just not fucking with the dude, man. Like, I don't want to hear nothing negative about Wilder from these Wilder haters or nothing. I don't want to hear nothing negative. AJ don't take this fight. This is the biggest duck in boxing history, period.
Yeah, absolutely. It's the biggest duck in boxing history. I mean, nobody has ever been offered 50 million before. The only person who's been offered that is Conor McGregor, okay, who's not even a boxer, okay? And anything outside of Floyd, we've never seen this kind of money offered to a fighter. And this guy is a fucking coward, okay? His legacy was tarnished by Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn had no care whatsoever about this kid, okay? He came over here trying to present him as an A-side. He got all arrogant. They put him in his place, and now everybody is looking at Anthony Joshua as a big coward, okay? There's no way they'll ever be able to market him over here as a coward. We all know about Deontay Wilder over here. We see Deontay Wilder as our champion. Okay, so what they're doing right now is failing. And this Eddie Hearn guy, if Anthony Joshua not only lets this guy tarnish his legacy, because if he can't see that, he's blind. Because nobody, I went on and I tried to see if there was any new videos, any legacy videos on Anthony Joshua. Nothing's coming out. No new videos, tribute videos, all kind of shit on Deontay Wilder. All kind of stuff. Okay, Deontay Wilder is a bigger buzz right now on social media. The only reason Anthony Joshua is even mentioned is because he's connected to Deontay Wilder. And they're offering this coward $50 million, and now he's trying to see if he could get more than that, and he's a fucking coward who never did nothing, was given belts. Okay, and some clown over there, David Hay, his name is, the other day got whooped. But he was over there talking that shit about Deontay Wilder. Well, AJ has the more experience. How? He fought half the times. I showed you guys the resume several times. This the same fucking thing. The best fighter in the division fought Deontay Wilder, and that's Luis Ortiz, a big fighter who's skilled and fights out the fucking southpaw stance. You guys are full of shit, okay? This guy, if he ducks this fight, he is not only the biggest house nigga on Eddie Hearn plantation, he is the all-time biggest house nigga because he's protecting and trying to make another man's legacy. When he's been offered $50 million.
Well, you hear what Frank Bruno said? Frank Bruno said, he said, I think that Anthony Joshua don't allow Deontay Wilder to bully you into having to go to America. You make Deontay Wilder come over here. And I don't care if he said, even if he put up the Wilder team, put up the money, he said that Deontay Wilder should have to come here. He telling Joshua not to go over to America. That's it. Frank Bruno got
all kind of issues, man. Frank Bruno don't even got his head right. Maybe he didn't take his meds. You didn't know that Frank Bruno was on meds? Frank Bruno don't even think right, bro. He don't think right.
Listen. Who remembers the Rocky 3 film when Rocky's trainer came to him and Rocky was talking all that big cash shit about, I'll fight him. I want to fight him. I want to fight Mr. T, right? Remember that? Clubber Lane? And what did Rocky's trainer tell him? He said, he'll murder you inside 5 rounds, Rock.
That was Mickey.
That's what happened. That when Mickey told Rocky that, I'm telling you, that is what Eddie Hearn told Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua was.
He said,
"Go ahead.
He'll knock you tomorrow, Rock."
He sure did. This guy, he will knock you in the Rock.
And I'm telling you guys, the way that AJ has presented himself, I believe that AJ originally really wanted this fight. But then it was when Eddie Hearn came to him, and I'm telling you, I could just see it as if it was clear as day. Eddie Hearn said, he all along for us, baby. He gonna hurt us. He gonna knock us off our trajectory. And that's why you have what you have going on right now. I really do believe that Anthony Joshua wants this fight. I think it's his team. I think it's the people around him, his handlers, the people advising him, who are saying, don't take this fight.
Questex, remember he asked a fan, he said, how do I beat Deontay Wilder? How do I beat him? He said, then he asked questions, he said, I remember he said he'd fight him in 2020, 2019. I'm just telling you, the dude been scared of him, man. If you just go back and watch, look at him when he talks about Wilder, how his facial expression, how he looks down, how his voice drops low. You know what I mean? He loses all his confidence when it comes to Wilder, man.
I'm gonna put
anybody else.
The Cali Enigma. Cali Enigma. Look, listen. Notice his body language and how he approaches the idea of fighting Wilder changed after the Luis Ortiz fight. Before the Luis Ortiz fight, he was talking a gang of shit as if Wilder was beneath him. He had this superiority thing about it. But after the Luis Ortiz fight, everything changed because I keep sticking to this. I'm going to keep sticking to this talking point. I truly, wholeheartedly believe they were hoping Ortiz would knock him off because they didn't believe in Wilder's, not only his ability, but the fact that they didn't believe that Wilder had the chin to be able to hang with the heavyweights. And when he showed them not only both, that is when it all changed. I will never forget the week of that fight. Eddie Hearn and Anthony Joshua, their persona and what they were doing in interviews when people were asking them what they thought of the Ortiz and Wilder fight, it was, oh, well, he's making this huge mistake. And this risk because they counted Wilder out. They were hoping, I'm telling you, I can see it. They were hoping that Ortiz would knock him off.
They did.
And when it didn't happen,
no, they wanted Ortiz to win so they can get Wilder off their ass. You know what I mean? Well, Ortiz would be happy he had a belt, and they figured if Ortiz won, Ortiz didn't have a big enough fan base to command undisputed, and that's one of these. So the pressure would be off if Ortiz won. That was one of the big things why they wanted to happen.
They could have ducked Ortiz easier than they do in Wilder because Ortiz is still banned by the WBA. So the WBA
absolutely
no fight for no undisputed.
Yes, indeed. We had Fanon just fell in the building. Fanon, what's going on, brother?
Oh, I'm chilling, man. I just wanted to stop by real quick, man, before I go to bed and say what's up. Shout out to the LDBC. Shout out to everybody in the Smoke City Mobcast, man.
Yes, indeed. You can't get off that easy, man. I got a question for you. I want to know, man, your thoughts on I'm gonna dig this back up for you because you did a video on it. Your thoughts with regard to this whole app with the Eddie Hearn thing, and then also that $50 million is still collecting dust. What are your thoughts?
Oh, my thoughts on that app is, man, I mean, why do I need somebody else to pay money to? That's just all that's going to do is make it harder to make fights because now you got to figure out what fighters are going to be on DAZN, what fighters are going to be on ESPN, what fighters are going to be on Showtime, what fighters are going to be on HBO, what fighters are going to be on Sky Sports, what fighters are going to be on Box Nation. That shit's trash for boxing fans.
Excellent point.
When Premier Boxing Champions was formed, the thing that I was really excited about was the fact that they were trying to push boxing towards free TV. And all that shit is just all this is another network that I got to pay a subscription fee to. And I've heard people like, I did that video today and people were like, well, you know, it's not like HBO, it's not like Showtime. I'm like, that shit's exactly what it is. I got to pay a cable bill. I already got it to get the internet. I got to pay I got to pay an internet bill. I'm old school, so I call it a cable bill, whatever the fuck it is. To Comcast, to Google, I got to pay for those basic services. And now I got to pay for something on top of it to see fights that I would have seen without the app. There's not any champion outside of like maybe Cecilia Brakas and, you know, maybe some, you know, like fighters in Thailand that I don't get to see either on a stream of coming out of the UK, HBO, Showtime, and even ESPN. That bullshit, these fights that are going to be on ESPN Plus would have been on regular ESPN. All they're doing is taxing me $5 a month. And now these dudes want to charge $20 a month. And that's a different thing than what like DAZN would do for if it was streaming football, because that's what DAZN came from. DAZN are the people that are streaming, they stream the NFL games in Canada. But the people in Canada were paying $300, whatever their monetary denomination is, 320 of it a month for NFL ticket. Now they pay $120 a month for DAZN. But in this case, you already have a hard time with a guy like Gennady Golovkin on Showtime on HBO and Jamal Charlo on Showtime. You already got to have a bunch of shit going on with those guys negotiating fights. But Eddie Hearn isn't helping boxing fans with that dumb shit. He's helping himself. He's finding a way to get a licensing fee for a fight card. And DAZN doesn't care about the quality of boxing matches. All they want is more content. They just want more sports content, more things to put on their application or on there, because that's what they're called, the Netflix. They want to be the Netflix of sport. So they just want to have more offerings for fans of sports. It's not specifically tailored for boxing fans. And shit's just garbage. And the $50 million hanging out, Anthony Joshua's a fucking idiot. Because he's not that good. In the last two fights he's had against Carlos Takam, he got a gift stoppage, and that fight was going 12 rounds, and he looked okay against Joseph Parker. Take $50 million and make the fight happen, and they're going to try to sell him on the fact that he's going to be loyal to Matchroom. But Eddie Hearn and Barry Hearn don't give half a fuck about him if he gets knocked out. They'll just go to try to sign Daniel Dubois. So that's what I think about the shit. It's irritating to me.
Damn, I could tell you said fuck.
Hey, you know, let me go in because I haven't had a chance to go on about that. And I also want to say give props to David Haney. David, my city, man. He's from Oakland, man. So I just wanted to give you a good props to Devin Haney. But I had heard about Devin Haney possible signing with Golden Boy, man. He signed with Golden Boy. I can't fuck with him, man. Even with him being from my city, man. That's a wrap. You fuck anybody these dudes signing with Golden Boy. If you sign with Golden Boy, if you sign with Matchroom, I ain't fucking with you, man. That's just how it's going right now. You sign with them two, I ain't fucking with you. Period. That's how it's going. Even if you someone who from my same zip code or same area, fuck that. Fuck no way in the world. I'm not supporting that shit. What I think about the app is gonna fail for a simple fact that Americans don't give a fuck about any of the fighters in the UK, man. I'm just gonna keep it 100, man. Maybe some hardcore fans may do it. Most people ain't gonna pay that $20 for that shit, man. They'll find other means to still get. It's gonna be another way to get those fights. You know what I mean? So first thing, so ain't nobody gonna fight. That's gonna flop big time. I'm just calling it right now. That shit ain't going nowhere. As for, like I said, Josh wanted $50 million. Man, wow. I mean, he would be a big ass idiot. I'm starting to think that he's gonna actually cancel that shit, and then he's gonna get knocked out by Povetkin, and then he's never gonna get that $50 million because who's gonna give a fuck about Anthony Joshua after he's been knocked out by Povetkin? People are gonna be like, we knew that motherfucker was overrated. That's exactly what people are gonna say. So at the end of the day, he's fucking up, and I really can't. I really don't have any sympathy for him. And I wanted to ask Coach a question, man, because I actually did a video about it. It was an article, and I forgot what paper that was. I believe it was some UK paper or something like that. Of course, we know about Andre Ward and Tony Bellew. That fight looked like that's gonna happen for sure. But Chris Cyborg is trying to fight a Cecilia Brækhus. And I just wanted to get Coach's take on that fight. I think that Cecilia Brækhus would definitely outclass her in the boxing, but she better be careful because I mean, you know, I think that Cyborg has a lot of punch power, but I don't know how she's gonna transition to the ring.
Coach, you still there? Well, I'm gonna tell you this. I think that ultimately, man, at the end of the day, it's about that time. We'll get Coach, man, to do it about it. Coach taking this shit. Hey, man, but thank you guys for tuning in to the Smoke City Mobcast, man. Really, truly appreciate you. As always, man, you guys have blessed us so much. Be sure to go over to the website. It's housed at www.ldbcsports.com. Create an account over there, man, and chop it up with us over there. Also, man, shout out to 503 Lion, Cali Enigma, Black Fight Fan TV, Blood Boxing, K Black Boxing, Black Horseman Promotions, Coach Shelton Harrison, Ticket TV, 78 Sports TV, Fanon International Boxing, and my brother Quest X, man. Be sure to go hit up all of those channels and like, comment, share, subscribe to their content, man. We really, truly appreciate you guys, man. Thank you once again for tuning into the Smoke City Mobcast. You can catch us every Wednesday, 9:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I go by Junior the Truth. Just got another reminder, be sure to subscribe to my channel. Follow me everywhere via social media, man. I can be found with the handle Junior the Truth, JUNIORTHETRUTH. That's over all the social media platforms. And my my YouTube channel is indeed youtube.com/Junior the Truth. Thank you guys so much, man, and we'll see you next week.